Howdy. Howdy, y'all. It's me, ya boy, saying howdy. Ugh. We're good. That's the intro of my dreams. Oh, okay. Let's get that mic real up nice and close. So, I did play a little bit. I did some grinding, all right? I did some grinding. I got us up to 50 mons. I leveled up Hammy and Fen. Basically all I did was do the first part of Rocket's hideout, which is in the casino. I did the Lavender Tower, and then I beat all of the trainers down both the ways to Fuchsia. So just the grindy part, basically the most grindy part of the whole game. I just decided we would do that. Howdy. Yeah, the UG was intentional. Say what you will. We're gonna go get Aero, my boy, and yeah. Basically, I'm here in Fuchsia because I've been leveling up, and we are straight up just gonna do the gym here now. Because I did a couple battles in the gym. I'm like basically just prepared us for the more entertaining parts. Because like, dude, I didn't want to have you guys come back and have me literally just fucking grind for 2 hours straight. It was about 2 hours of grinding, I'm not gonna lie. Your mom would know something about that. Sorry. Let's get Nidoking. I did a couple, like I did some Evos and stuff. Like, yeah, we got Keith. I didn't name him Keith. I just did some Evos. We got Telma. I did name it Telma. Yeah, Poliwrath, Exeggutor. I got one of the Snorlaxes because I left one in case I wanted to maybe shiny hunt it later. Shiny Snorlax, pretty sick. I think it does have leftovers, but anyway, we are gonna go do this. We're gonna go do this battle real quick. Let me put my light goal up. Huh. That doesn't seem that bad, huh? Please God. All right, it's fine. Y'all have a sense of humor. You should. They're doing the same thing to you again, Cacdog. They don't want you talking. They don't want you talking, Cacdog. All right. Gym time. Which should be fairly easy considering we have like kind of a stacked ass triple squad here. We could probably just beat it with Cactrio and Nidoking, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste that XP. Also, I found out that Growlithe learned Flamethrower at level 49, and I was like, at that point, I'm just gonna Evo it and buy Flamethrower when I have enough money, because that's getting a Growlithe to 40. Dude, the 1x grind on this game is real. I was XP grinding for Growlithe, and oh my god, dude, I almost fell asleep. Oh, well, this is a horrible matchup. It is real bad. We do have Aerial Ace, Bite, Flame Wheel, Secret Power. Not a bad move set. I did teach my only Aerial Ace TM to him, but I was like, having a flying move on him would probably be pretty nice. I swear to fuck. All right. I swear, it's like 90% of the time I get Poison Sting, dude. Every time. 90% of the time, every time. Shot in the buck. How we doing today, though, guys? We got a crit, nasty little crit ski. Twitch plays Pokemon. I did watch that, yeah. That was a grind, but in a different way. It was a grind as in like, I don't know, is it a grind if you have that many people working? No, it was a grind. It was a grind. You're right. Where's Zimbabwe, dude? Where's Ham Slammy? Hammy. Yeah, like this, I think Secret Power even does more than Bite here. I'm gonna check. Yeah, Secret Power, I mean, Bite I don't think would have killed there. We'll hit him with the Bite though. No ham, ya dig. How we liking all the mons on the screen? Is it getting too cluttered? I feel like there's a little space underneath me. Maybe I can move them down a little bit. Oh yeah, I did put it to set mode. Or switch mode, just because I was grinding XP and it made it easier to just switch out to grind the XP. All right, here's a good example. I think Bite will do less than Secret Power here. It's probably within range of min roll, max rolling. To both of them could do more than each other, but yeah, that's kind of a... Hypno's defense is way lower than his special defense. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I was gonna say. I can see totally fine. I should be looking at this hyper saturated version. It's not hyper saturated. It's pretty saturated. Honestly, let's show off Fen for a little bit. Background is mint. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I should probably move it so you guys can't see my whole setup over there. You can't really tell what it is on this tiny little screen, but if you could, it might not be the best for me. Oh, I got my Mocha in hand. The shockwave should bring it down to 10%. Crit. Very good. Good job, Fen. Man, Fen was roasting me last stream. Muck! Don't say it backwards. Jim Carrey's gone, guys. He's gone and he's been replaced. What happened to Shiny Eevee? What do you mean what happened to Shiny Eevee? Don't you dare, you sick son of a bitch. Oh, don't do it again. Oh my god, I hate this gym already. Please hit. Oh god. I actually think we might just need to switch back out to Fen and start throwing shockwaves at it. On my camp, there's never a shiny Eevee. There's never a shiny Eevee. Are you I brought 2 antidotes to the poison gym, guys. Smart man. If this poisons me twice in a row. Alright, we gotta just start hitting shockwaves even though they're not... Oh, whoa! Dude, double 2 crits in a row. Please don't heal. Please don't poison. Yeah, that's why the crit didn't really matter. We're gonna have to heal Fen up again, probably. We're just... By the way, I know he's a special tank, but we're just spamming shockwaves because he minimized. Like a piece of garbage, dude. Like a fucking little bitch. Am I right hand? I mean, you can go... Dude, that is such ass. We're not doing... I swear to fuck, dude. Max roll. We're probably dead here. Oof. I hate you. I actually fucking hate you. We should have just sent out Blastoise. Of course, now we get the crit, bro. Bye, Fen. Not a Nuzlocke, don't worry. Otherwise, I would have played that way differently, just so you know, guys. I don't know how Surf could possibly miss, but there you go. Go back to the last stream. There was no shiny Eevee. I don't know. I don't know why you're saying that. should have just been doing this. Wait a sec. I went right to Jolteon. I never had Eevee up there. Are you trying to fuck with me? What's going on here, Cat Dog? Toxic. All right. Shh. You don't come out of this gym poisoned. Did you even do the gym? I'm just kidding. I could have one-shot all his mons, basically. Except for Muck. Why is Muck so goddamn tanky, bro? In reality? Oh, shiny. Are you talking about the croissant? Is this what you're talking about? This is not an Eevee. Shiny croissant is not an Eevee. Croissant. All right. No? Oh. I'm talking about... All right, sure. Yeah, no, you're right. There is a shiny Eevee on my mouse pad. You got me. When you said on the screen, I was like, what is he talking about? Can we surf yet? Or do we need Sabrina's? Ooh. We're gonna go get Aero right heckin' now. Not Aero. I'm not naming him Aero. It's Aerodactyl time. What are your favorite Pokemon? Yours is Incineroar and Lucario. My favorite Pokemon are like Gen 1 and 2 bug types. I really like Scyther, Heracross, Scizor. Big fan of Tyranitar. You know, the ones I grew up with that are like sentimental to me are mostly my favorites. I love... Who's my favorite? I like Celebi's one of my favorite mythicals. Yes, just shut up and give me the amber. Lots of ums here. Thinking too hard. Yeah, pretty much those. Scyther's like the channel mascot, so Scyther's up there. There's another one for you. Respect my options, thank you. Breloom. I love Breloom. I used to use Breloom competitively a lot. And if we're talking like mons I love for competitive viability, Porygon 2 was like one of my favorite Dusclops. A lot of mons I like because of their competitive viability. Kind of got me back into Pokemon. Fat Pikachu. Fat with a PH. Does this kill? That's what I thought. Wish I had Thunderbolt on this bit. How long does it take to revive the fossil? You know what? At first, I was like trying to adjust this, like the saturation. A little extra saturation on these games does not look bad at all. Oh, right, we're in a trainer battle. Stupid. A little extra saturation didn't hurt nobody. Won't hurt nobody ever. I need to put it back to set mode. This shit's annoying. Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. What happened there? I didn't pay attention to what happened there. Why nothing happened. Okay, yeah, an actual decent move for us to learn. We have one unsaturated color and we liked it. I did start off playing like that. Is it even worth keeping Pin Missile, dude? Pin Missile is such a fucking ass move. There's like literally the only Mon Pin Missile would be worth using against would be like the Abra line. And I guess we were just about to go do the 6th gym, so maybe I should have kept it, but like even then, bro. Even so, even important, very important, yes indeed. No! Yes, thank God. Go walk for a little while, okay. I want this Aero. What am I gonna name Aerodactyl? I don't know what to name it right now. I think we need cut for a while, so goodbye, Keck Trio. Whoop. Honestly, we can get rid of all these because I don't need Fly anymore. I'm just gonna teach it to Aerodactyl right away. And then I think we're gonna go teach him Rock Slide immediately. Just cause. Very good move to have on Aero. Do I call it the OG Aero? That's such a... Why do all the names for Pokemon, like if you get them from trainers, it's like... you get like a fucking Onix and its name is like Rocky. Like, you get Aerodactyl, its name is Aeroy. You get... I'm trying to think of other one. Like, they're always horrible, dude. They're bullying you? Who's bullying me? I get bullied every day on this goddamn site. You late. He says you late? There's no way he actually says you late. Did I just find an actual typo in the game? Yo, you late, dog. What the f... Where the fuck you at, homie? You late, dog. You late. What do we name Aerodactyl? It's a male. Pterodactyl. What about Rocky? What about bird flying? What about Paterable? What about... Wait, hold on. I got a good name. Might not fit though. Pterodactyls lived during the late Jurassic period, so maybe we just name him Jurassic. I like that name. Where's the J? Holy shit, I was on it. Forgive me. J-U. Forgive me for not knowing how to spell Jurassic offhand. It's pretty easy, I just didn't want to mess it up. I like that name, Jurassic. And we got the EXP share off cam because, oh my god, that was a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. You never realize how little Mons are in this game until you try and get 50 in your Pokedex right now. Dude, I was like, holy shit, why is maybe that's like an issue I never noticed with the Gen 1 games. I'm like, why is there so many repeat mons on these routes? It feels like Rattata and Pidgey are on like every single route in the entire game, and it's kind of annoying. Anything else we can teach him? Could we teach him Brick Break? Can he learn Brick Break? Ooh, that would have been nasty on him, not gonna lie. Double Team maybe? Wait, Steel Wing? I don't think we're teaching Steel Wing to anybody else. Rock Slide, Fly, Steel Wing. Maybe I want to wait on it. Accurate. I forgot, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I forgot what I just said like 5 seconds ago. What was I even talking about? Brain shut off. I've been taking supplements lately. I know this is gonna sound like bad, but like honestly, when I got the dark circles pointed out under my eyes like 3 times in 1 week, I was like, I did some Googling and I'm like, what the hell is actually wrong with me? Why are my eyes so dark? And apparently I might have an iron deficiency, which is probably why my heart has been beating so hard lately. So I got some iron supplements. Got some iron supplements, and it feels like they've been helping out. I got like a 1-a-day vitamin plus some iron supplements, and I feel like a lot better. For the last couple of days I've been taking them. So hopefully that's like... Also, by the way, I didn't know this, but iron supplement poisoning unbanned. Fuck you, get up. Iron supplement poisoning is the #1 cause of poisoning in children under 6. The #1 cause is from iron supplements because they find the gummies and they eat them. By the way, they taste like shit. They taste like if you've ever had like an unfiltered fucking if you've ever had an unfiltered water or water that doesn't go through a water softener first, and you taste all that iron, oh my god, that's literally what those gummies taste like, and it is horrible. I hate that taste so much. Dude, Aerodactyl's such a sick mon. What do we get on him? Bold Nature? No! We should have reset for Nature. No! Attack down, defense up, Nature. That is so garbage. I mean, I guess it's not modest at least. Fuck, I should have reset for Nature. I didn't think we were gonna get Bold Nature, dude. God. Out of all of them, we get a fucking attack down Nature. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not mad, you're mad. I just went in here and I was like, actually, let's get some repels. Repels are absolutely needed for this place. This place is a pain in the ass without repels. Much more enjoyable to watch me do this with repels. Though there are some banger mons in there, I'm not gonna lie. Some decent ones. We got Magmar, Ditto, Growlithe, Raticate probably, Rip Missing-O. Back in the day, I used to surf the edges for Repel. I did do... For Repel? What do you mean for Repel? I used to do it for Missing, though. Or to multiply my rare candies. And corrupt my save file. What do I got in the front? That's probably fine. Ooh, what was that dial-up noise? That was horrible. I can multi every item. Baller. Very, very good. Good for you. All right, right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What? Let me music is what made Mewtwo go mad. Make it stop. Oh, we gotta get Aero on the squad. Let me find him real quick. I can do both. I can keep playing the game. I need to set it back to set mode. I keep forgetting. And where's the Aerodactyl? Look at this multitasking. Actually, you can't see the other thing I'm doing, but like, just trust me, I'm multitasking right now. Save image as, save, shockwave. I'm a menace, and you can't stop me. Source. Image, add source. He's not learning a move, so we're good. Add new source. Aero, add source. Browse. Aero, okay. Done. On the screen. Pretty good spot for him. Let's put him down there on the other screen. Come on. You guys can't see the other screen, but loves to fail to put him down in the right spot. All right. There we go. We got Aero on the squad, on the screen. We'll keep Keck Trio there just for funds. For funsies. Dude, Raticate with Guts. If you can get Guts Facade Raticate, it's actually insanely good in agility, in Nuzlocke. We're leveling. Oh, I already pressed it up. I pressed it up. Diddy bop the beep bop. Get this item. A Protean? Honestly, man, I'm gonna give that shit. I'm gonna give all our both our proteins to Jurassic right now because he gonna need it, dude. Oh my god. Why do we get an attack down nature? Whatever. It's fine. I'm not mad. Fuck. I don't know who else we want on the squad. I'm trying to think of who else we want on the squad. Ben do be slapping still. Think about how much more he'd be slapping with some fucking Thunderbolts on him, though. Charlemagne? Charlemalian? I don't like that. I just quick attacked because just out of spite. Arnie. His baby arm's gonna be popping. This lip gloss be popping. How old is that song now? How does that age me? Just saying my lip gloss be popping, does that age me? Probably. Probably anything I say ages me. My lip gloss be popping. I don't know I literally don't know the rest of it though. I just know that line. It must be. Dude, this is brain aneurysm music. Calcium. Holy smokes, guys, we got a calcium. Zinc? Wow, I'm surprised he can still actually take. Surprised he's not max EVs already. Right, gotta fall down there. I'm so glad I brought max repels for this. Oh my god. This shit is fucking mind numbing. They say my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss, wait. is cool. All the boys keep on jocking. They chase me after school. That's it. I just don't remember it, man. I remember it, but I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I can't. Oh. Nah, it must have run out. I must not have noticed it run out. I was like, are we getting a level 42 Pokemon right now? I didn't think that was possible in here. 18 years ago? Oh. I did age myself. Oh my god. So I aged like fine wine. The fine wine you get in the Walmart alcohol aisle. I'm sweet and I'll get the job done. But you ain't bringing me to a rich person's house. They'll scoff at you if you bring me to a rich person's house. Yeah, I know what the song is called. I didn't know it was Lil Mama. That's probably a one-hit wonder if I had to guess. My lip gloss popping. Wasn't really into that type of music. I was more into run, baby, run. Don't ever look back. That type of stuff. Or what's another good one? Move along like I know you do. And then I also had They Gonna Catch Me Riding Dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. I had that one. Dude, I had that on my MP3 player when I was in 4th grade. I was like sitting on the bus listening to that song in my headphones and I was like, my music's so loud, I'm swinging. And I was like, none of these kids know how fucking gangsta I am. Listen to fucking Riding Dirty, dude. I also used to have Debbie just hit the wall, she never had it all. 1 Prozac a day, husband's a CPA. Had that one on my MP3. I had a lot of music on my MP3 player from back in the day. On my what did I just say? Who did I what? Come on. What? I was just going through some early 2000s bangers the other day with some people. They don't do it like that anymore, dude. Unless you listen to the band called The Paradox. They're like this group of younger kids who's making like alt music. It's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Like they did, I don't know if you've heard the song that's like, why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Pretty good for like new age alt music, brother. You are not scared of that little puppy. Shh. Hammy. Peak. It's all peak. It was all peak. It's never not peak. I honestly think the music that is coming out today is probably like the worst music in the history of music. And I don't say that as like, oh, my music was better. Cause like 60s music was pretty sick. I love like there's some really dope like synth rock in the 80s. 90s was pretty obviously 90s had some bangers. Early 2000s had some bangers, and now it's like music has mixed with technology so much, and this is coming from somebody who makes electronic music. Music has mixed too much with technology to the point where nothing has like authenticity anymore. It all feels the shit music is forgotten. That's true. Everything, it feels inauthentic. I'll just say that. A lot of it feels inauthentic. It feels like everything's trying to be cookie cutter paste. You want to be famous, so you make this. Back in the day, people were just making what they're making. Our world is so interconnected now that it's like almost impossible to not like assimilate with this culture. Like, I think we only got like 1 or 2 good years left of society. I think shit's gonna hit the wall in the next year and a half. I think we are spiraling horribly. But I'm just here playing my Pokemon game, chilling, fucking absorbing the last bit of happiness that exists in the world if I can. That should have killed, bro. That should have killed. Don't you dare fucking poison me. Yeah, feels like, I don't mean to be like a good old days kind of guy, but like, and here's the thing is, I make music in this society. Like, I am a producer. I make music that, like, I have made new age type music. Hold on for Ponbon. Yeah, right? Don't end the world until I can play the new Pokemon game, at least. Or, dude, Elder Scrolls 6. Don't end the world until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, and then we got another good 12 years. Bam, bam, bam. Dude, I don't know if I'm the only person that has thought like this though, but I've literally had the thought, I'm like, I've gotten like super sick before. I'm like, just don't let me die. Don't let me die until this game comes out and let me experience it. Until Pokemon Legends ZA comes out. Not that specifically, but like, I'm always like, dude, just don't let me die until I get to experience this game, and then I'll be good. Kind of a joke. Mostly a joke in my head, but hold on for that next Skyrim. We got it. We got it already. Bite is horrible on Aerodactyl. Bite is such a shit move. Why would they ever give it Bite? Secret power! Man, that's doing like nothing. Hold on yourself. Oh! Had to really push for that crack. Ow. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done it. Now I feel like I'm dying. Full resto in the pocket. In me pocket. We get to go to the islands today, so I'm happy about it. I will go to the islands today, don't worry. We're gonna do the 6th gym, 7th gym, islands. I think that's what it is, right? Or how early can you go to islands? Can you go to islands before, or is it after 7th gym? 7th gym will just be an A spamming thing with Blastoise. I don't think that any of their mons have anything for Blastoise. I gotta set it back to set mode, man. Yeah, if you understand why I set it to switch mode, if you try and do the swap method to level up Pokemon, oh my god, bro. Doing it on set mode is absolute fucking masochism. After Blaine, yeah, that's what I thought too. I don't know if we have to beat Sabrina though. I think we just have to beat Blaine and then we get there. Ivan! That's our boy. I don't remember if I have to push that or not. Looks like yes, but I also want to get this item first. Is there a hidden item here? Blizzard's actually nasty. We could teach that to Blastoiseois. Blastobleoi. Blastoblerone. Who wouldn't? That's what I need. One secret key. Thank you so much. Solar beam. Oh. Honestly, dude. Sunny Day Solar Beam. Can Hammy learn Solar Beam? Sunny Day Solar Beam would be so disgusting on this mod. No, Arcanine can't learn Solar Beam, right? No, I'm thinking... Can Ninetales learn Solar Beam? What am I doing? What am I actually doing? What am I fucking doing? What am I doing? Yeah, Arcanine can't learn it. That's what I thought. Do we teach Blizzard to the boy? I'm trying to think here. Let's teach Blizzard to the boy. I really don't want to get rid of Water Pulse. Honestly, Bite. I feel like Blastoise needs stronger moves to be viable because his attacks are so low. Also, ours has higher attack than special attack. That's why it has Brick Break too. I feel like a lot of Pokemon in this game are viable as mixed attackers. Well, we're gonna do these out of order. We're gonna do Blaine first, I guess. Get Blastoise some more unneeded XP. Man, Torkoal really do be lurking. At least Jurassic will be getting half the XP here. I just want to fly through this. I would try and level up my other mons, but like, we can do that later. Honestly, if I can get these 4 mons to level 50, we should easily be able to beat the E4. Especially with like using revives and stuff. Being able to like actually tank like KOs and just revive it. Yeah. I'm kind of, dude, I did so many Nuzlocks in the last year that I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, I'm good on Nuzlocks for a little bit. The viewer locks were actually pretty fun. I do like that version of Nuzlocke because it's like, you know, your viewers can help you out or they can make it funny. Like, it's just good interaction with the chat, and I can't be the first person to have thought of that. I've never seen someone do it where you just let your chat pick it. I've seen where people let wheels pick it, or like people donate to put a Pokemon on a wheel and then a wheel spin. I don't know. I'm not monetized yet. Monetized. I'm not monetized yet. Although I was looking at stats the other day, guys, and we are around 300 hours of watch time away from being monetized, which is so sick. We're so close to being monetized, and I really, really hope we can get there soon. These retro Pokemon games help. I wanted to play Pokopia on stream, but I just don't think that it's gonna get me monetized. I don't think. I might try one Pokopia stream, and if it pops off, we'll keep doing it. If not, I don't know, man. I was thinking about doing shiny hunting in this game, but most of the people that want to watch shiny hunters are people who have like 4 of them going at once, or like 6, so it happens more often in these old games. Doing one over and over and over tends to, like, people get bored pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie. I would too. I will probably get bored with it as well. So when I've done shiny hunting full odds, I've gotten a full squad. I literally have done a full shiny Nuzlocke squad in Heart Gold. I'm on Ho-Oh right now. No feints on my squad at all. I'm hunting Ho-Oh with Master Ball because I'm not losing any shiny Pokemon to fucking like RNG. So I haven't been doing that on the channel. I've been doing that for fucking 3 years. It's like the longest I've ever played any game. I'm taking a huge break from it right now because, dude, I think I was like 3,000 resets into Ho-Oh and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this is not fun. I'm not having a good time. And if you're not having a good time, you shouldn't be forced to not have a good time. Do what you want. That's like my whole, it's kind of like my motto for this channel. Is like, if I'm not having fun, I don't want to be streaming for you guys. It's super obvious. Like, God, we went back to Kaizo that just for that one day, and I was sick and stuff too, so I guess that kind of puts a damper on it. But I was like, dude, I'm literally not having fun playing Kaizo at all. Like, holy shit, this game actually is so annoying. Like, I got my wins in Kaizo, and now I'm like, I feel like it's time to retire. And then people are doing like the Rogue Ironman, which seems kind of cool. Rogue Ascension. I just don't get it. I don't want to spend 4 hours trying to fucking set it up either. Just one of those things, man. One of them things. Anybody watch Outer Banks? It just reminded me of the guy, one of the bad guys. One of them things, you know? Don't you know there, Jambi? Don't you know? I'm a big bad guy, don't you know? I'm a man and I want your treasure, don't you know? It's like every single thing that dude says, he goes, don't you know? Kind of a good show though. I do like that show. If you like treasure hunting shows, it's a good show. A lot of people were labeling it as like a Gen Z or like a young person show, but like, I don't know, man. My dad loves treasure hunting stuff and he loved that show just because of the treasure hunting aspect of it. Pretty cool show. Pretty cool show, don't you know? Yeah, we're flying through this gym. Canones. Cañones. Blizzard will be helpful for Lance. Honestly, dude, Blastoise is such a good Pokemon just for like, in my opinion, out of the 3 starters, if you're gonna do like a Nuzlocke, I think Blastoise is probably the most useful. He can tank so many moves from Lance, though I think one of his Dragonites does have Thunder, which will probably hit pretty hard, but yeah, I just realized we are actually kind of weak to Lightning. We have 2 weak, 1 neutral, 1 res. Maybe we need to get a decent ground type on the squad. Burglar Jim. Is that your name? Burglar Jim? I cracked myself up. Like Colt 10, please, please, God, I forgot I did that. Please. I'm begging you. Kanto's full of rats, burglars, old gamblers, and weirdos. You could have said pervs. Maybe not full of them, but there is one specific really pervy guy peeping. One peeping Tom. Rated E for everybody. Nerd Zach. That is a fucking nerd name. If your name is Zach out there, you're a fucking nerd, bro. Says the guy playing Pokemon on stream. That gym is great. You might be one of the pervs, Keck Dog. Heck dog. You might be the one. You might be one of them. Pervin, and you know what? Being a perv is okay, as long as you don't hurt anybody. As long as it is a self-contained. You know what? Maybe I should stop talking. Maybe it's not okay. Supersonic. Water pulse. And he lives. Confuse him. He sprang. Oh. Did I hit you with a oh? Oh. Oh my god. Actually, he will probably heal otherwise, so I'm just gonna hit him with another water pulse. Oh, I outspeed Rapidash? Parad. And now you're gonna heal. Now I'm gonna surf you. Now you get deaded, bro. I shouldn't even risk that. I should just went surf right away. It's kind of crazy that we outspeed. I guess that's what the whole game of EVs does for you. Do we outspeed the level 47 Arcanine? I doubt it. What? Damn, EVs. All right, you better level up my Aerodactyl. There it is. Aerodactyl's level 23 already. We're cruising. We're cruising. Ah! Volcano Badge heightens the special stats of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Wait, what does it give you? Does it give you Fire Blast? Fire Blast do? I mean, we could just teach Fire Blast to Arcanine and forget Flamethrower, even though Flamethrower is way better though. We would have Flame Wheel, which would be like our mid-range fire move, and then Fire Blast for blast 'em ups. Fire Blast is better than all the other ones because it has the highest accuracy rating. 85 accuracy. Fire Blast is basically just Mega Horn, except fire type. Doing? Huh? Hey, if it isn't Sandwich. Look, it's me, Bill. Look! 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 Long time no see. Hope you're still using my PC system. Well, listen. Since we met up here, how about spending some time with me? Please, please, I'm lonely. There at the little island. First sounds called One Island. A friend invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? Do you feel like coming with me? Yeah, let's go. Looks like my pal's boat arrived. Let's get on this boat with me. You take me to Epstein Island. Alright, come here. It's time to harvest your flesh and roast you on a fire. Bill? His name is Bill? And he's on the Epstein list? Bill. Bill is on the manifest? Not the PC Bill taking you to private island. Not so PC now, is he, huh? Oh yeah, okay, let me get a look-see. He literally just said, let me get a look-see here. Guaranteed he eats kids. It's a thing for rare rocks and gems. Don't we all? I'm telling you, you don't look at... You telling me you don't look at a nice crystal, quartz, amethyst, or otherwise, and you don't get a little something inside of you that, like, puts you at peace? You don't look at that crystal, you're like, wow, that's beauty. If you don't do that, are you even human? Are you reptilian? Called himself a maniac. We're all a little crazy here. I wish I could trade Pokemon with my boyfriend who lives far away. Let me tell you something, honey. Who's gonna be the one to tell her? Me? That boy cheating on you, girl. Queen. That boy cheating on you, okay? He cheating on you and you deserve better, huh? Go find yourself a real man. Hmm. Hmm. Tentacruel level 38. Damn it. Level 5? Cool. Very cool. Tech Dog, look away. Tech Dog, look away. Abigail, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Tech Dog. I'm sorry, Tech Dog. It's no Telma. That's for sure. Say. Why does Psyduck half the time he's got a question mark at the end of his name, like he doesn't know he exists? Say? What the f is happening? Am I in this shit right now? That should please kill. Thank you. Goldle duck. I don't know why whenever I hear Golduck's like diddly dude, I hear him going Goldle duck. Stupid. Garderow. We don't have Rock Smash. I'm sad. This girl has a Rapidash level 40. Level 38. Never mind. I think she does, maybe. Could probably double kick that. Oh well. One of them has a Rapidash. I don't know. Maybe. Pikachu! It's Pikachu! Oh no, we just staticked ourselves easily there, huh? Oh! Double team, now you get hit with the shot wave. Jurassic's getting up there. Okay, she has a Clefairy. I'm just... Great. Couldn't have crit. Sing. Metronome, watch this be Earthquake. Alright, come on. You can break out of it, thank you. Feels like Infatuation is like one of the most debilitating ailments. Dude, imagine confusion, parafusion with attraction has to be one of the least likely things to get out of in the game. And we're poisoned. Let's do it. Thank God. His name is Bill. Bill. No, I'm playing set mode. I'm not doing that. I need to switch it back to set mode, honestly. It's starting to annoy me. You son of a bitch. You would, now we're gonna miss. Yeah. Yeah, we missed the giant fucking wave of water. Now we're gonna hit after 2. not a good. Jurassic getting all the XP. Just hit. Thank you. Nothing worse than playing on 1x speed and missing over and 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 over. Look at that special attack, dude. We must have horrible special attack IVs. Though if you're holding like Mystic Water, do we actually have Mystic Water on him? No. If you're holding like a boosting item and it's stab and it happens to be surf, which is like literally one of the most overpowered moves in the entire game because it's an HM and you can just teach it to so many mons. What? I should be looking at this other one, this other monitor. This shit is like straight up a half a second behind and it makes it really, really hard to like maneuver myself appropriately. I like the background we got going on here. I'm gonna have to put more effort into my backgrounds from now on. I like the torque hold down. Why does Torkoal have 87 billion aura, guys? Someone explain to me why Torkoal has 87 quadrillion aura. You piece of shit. This dude, this kills a million times out of a million times right here. Cloyster has like base 20 fucking special defense. Cloyster is literally only good for being a physical tank and nothing else. Actually, I take that back. He can be a crazy ass sweeper in the new games with Shell Smash. You get up against him on that only has physical moves and you have a Shell Smash White Herb. It's fucking over, dude. Double speed Cloyster with stab, Icicle Spear, skill link. Though if you do sacrifice the White Herb for a King's Rock, you can get like such nasty flinches, dude. Hitting 5 times with skill link every single time Icicle Spear stab, and then also getting a flinch on top of it. If you guys haven't used Shell Smash, Icicle Spear, Cloyster before, it is so fucking disgusting. It has to be one of the most like polarizing Pokemon in the past. It used to, dude, people used to just see Cloyster on your squad and just be like, bro, what? Like, fuck you, actually. It's such a brain dead. It is really a brain dead kind of mon to use, but damn, Intimidate kind of hits hard on this matchup. Holy. And we got Aerial Ace, which will insta-kill Primate. What? My calculations were incorrect. Oh well. I'll get over it. This is a good way to get XP for Aero. Mr. Eri. I mean, his name is Jurassic. Man, that attack is so subpar. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not mad. I probably could have just done a double battle there, but whatever. This game really do be slow though, huh? Critical! I kind of want to move. Kind of feel like it's making this line. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't make them bigger. Let's put them down here. Let's put Dugtrio down here. Is that even better? I don't know. I don't know. It does open up the space a little bit, but I don't know if I like it that much more. For now, we'll just see how. It looks pretty good. See, it looks all right. Can you cover the cam? Tech Dog, I'm about to take you out back like Old Yeller. Tech Dog, why would you say such a thing? Is it because you can't stand looking into my black holes? Unless there's like a logical reason for you saying it. Don't be so misogynistic. I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. I really don't understand. The empty half? You lost me. Oh, you mean like over here? This empty half? You're just gonna have to look at my stainless steel table in the background. Or, you know what, we could do one of these. Or we could go right here. What do No, I can't do the, you know what I'm talking about? The effect. Now it looks like I got 2 golden croissants. Still no Eevee. Eevee, Stevie, Lemon Squeevy. Even Stevens. You know, this angle is not that bad. This angle's not too bad, actually. Turn it. This ape be primed, bro. Nah, we die here. I don't even care. I could have switched out. Not a Nuzlocke. Oh, I thought he was gonna miss for a second. Like I said, I don't care, guys. I don't care. Not a Nuzlocke. He's getting up there. Aerodactyl is such a sick mon, dude. You hit on Aerodactyl, like, can I say what the hey, dude? Like, if you hit on Aerodactyl, honestly, what the hey? She says, look how smooth my skin is. Ma'am, you are an 8-bit sprite and I can see your wrinkles. Ah, the water is perfectly warm. It feels exquisite. What the fuck? Hold on. Ah! Ah! This is heavenly. Scrumptious, good heavens. My jimmies have been fully rustled. Oh, wow. I did not know that's where we got Rock Smash. I forgot. I actually forgot that's where Rock Smash was. Can we teach that to Trio? Oh, we don't have Trio on us. Right. We have no trios. I forgot Forgot we were filming from down there. How bad does it look? It's not a bad angle, I guess. Maybe I'll leave it down there. How can you not just fly right to the other island? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I should have. I'm pretty sure the only thing up there is Moltres is. I want to save Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos for potential shiny hunts in the future, so we're not getting any of those legendaries. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, we should heal up. We should heal up while we're here. Do we teach Blastoise Hydro Cannon? I don't even think it's worth. I don't like recharge moves at all. I've never liked Hyper Beam. I mean, maybe when I was a kid, I was like, dude, Gen 2 Hyper Beam noise, that shit was kind of fire. Also, Aero Blast. Aero Blast was my favorite move because it still made that noise and it wasn't a shit move. Back in the day, bro, I used to spam Aero Blast in Crystal and Silver. I started out with Silver, I'm pretty sure. Gen 2 Sky Attack, oh hell yeah. For some reason it's just a Fearow sprite. Still sick, it was very sick. This is your shop, bro? Kind of a little skimpy on the shelves there, buddy. Oh, can you get Slowbro in here? Not even a Niblet? Maybe not. I honestly hate having an Intimidate Pokemon in the front when I'm going up against wild Pokemon. It just takes like way longer. Wait, do we have all? We have all male Pokemon. I didn't even try to do that. It's a Rattata. Nope. Oh, Oddish. Or Oddish. Sounds like he's always suffering. But Fearow Yeet? Hell yeah. What a wiener party. If you're saying so. Or it could just be the boys. Nope, it was just a mistake. Yeah, I don't really want to learn Hydro Cannon. The only move from her that's worth learning is Volt Tackle, in my personal opinion. Maybe Frenzy Plant, because there's not a huge selection of good grass type moves, and you would need to you'd need to do like Sunny Day Solar Beam to get like similar output. I thought there was, for some reason I thought you could get it might be Leaf Green. It might be the difference between Leaf Green and Fire Red, where you can get Slowbro here. Not that I really need a Slowbro on the squad. I just... Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, why would this be here? This is a kind of a sick fishing spot, no? Shiny Poliwag. Doodler. Alright, we're out of here. We're out of here. Forget about it. Was I supposed to talk to somebody or something here? I can't remember what I was supposed to do. Probably talk to somebody. We might have to do some tiny mushroom farming eventually. Lastel. Where's Lastel? She's lost. Crazy. Crazy naming Pokemon. Please help me find her. She's a Lastel. What is this game counter? These clowns, they should be waiting on the island. Where are they? Hey, you. Let me beat this guy up. Did you guys see the does Zapdos learn anything upon leveling up in Gen 3? It should. Does it come with Drill Peck? I can't remember. It should learn some level up moves. I don't think it learns Thunderbolt naturally though. They make you work for Thunderbolt in this game. What, did I get rid of Doug Trio off the squad? Why did I do that? Keck Trio, you're a star. Shining. Right. Whatever. It's no good to go alone. You have to take a friend along. Bro's straight up saying you should not gamble alone. It looks sad. Please don't gamble alone. You want to teach it Thunder? Yeah, you can buy Thunder and teach it Thunder. I don't know if it learned. Like, you can literally just go on Google and look up Zapdos Gen 3 Learn Set, and it'll be the first thing that comes up. Look at this guy tormenting this poor woman. Hey, lady, fork over some spending money, eh? I need to go get my pastrami sandwich, you fucking bitch. My cousin owns a shop, and he ain't giving me shit for free. But you can. Always use the legendary birds against the Elite Four. I prefer not to use legendaries against the E4. I feel like the game is kind of easy overall still, even though this is one of the harder Pokemon games. One of the harder Pokemon games. The hardest Pokemon game is for sure XD. Because double battles are... There's some... Dude, they have some cheese in those double battles. I think when they added double battles to Pokemon, they realized... They were like... They thought for a second and they were like, damn, bro. We could add so many cool dynamics to this game by just adding another Pokemon on the field. And it did. It completely changed competitive Pokemon for the rest of its existence, basically. And then they tried 3 and they were like, okay, that's too much. Which it was. I think 2v2 for Pokemon in general, with the amount of like depth that you can get by just having a single Pokemon, I think 2v2 is the sweet spot. Rotation battles. I'm sorry, Nintendo. Rotation battles were not it. I played a couple rotation battles just for fun back in the day, and it was not. It ended up not being for fun. We're pastramiing around here. Rapunzeling around here. Biker Goon. His name is Goon? Your parents did you dirty, son. No way this guy's also named Goon, huh? Oh! They were all named Goon. What a bitch, mom. I paid for 6 party spots. I'm gonna use 6 party spots, hey? Should be 6v6. That would be fucking crazy. 6v6 would be insane. It would be cool to have... I don't know, back in the day in X and Y, if you guys ever played the free-for-all Pokemon battles. Here's the problem. I don't know if you've ever played 1v1v1 pool, where you get assigned a certain amount and then you have to try to get other people's balls in, right? The thing that sucks about that is that you can get ganged up on super easily, and it makes the game not fair or fun always. And that was the problem with 1v1v1 Pokemon, is people would just straight up just gain up on one person and then make it a 1v1, and that was it. It was just not super fun. Like, it was, I don't know, it was, there are ways they could have made it more fun probably, but I think the 2v2 was the best way to do it. A 6v6 would be insane. I'd like to see how it would play out, but you would get that one fucking idiot troll who just had Earthquake on one of his mons and just tries to troll everybody by doing damage to everyone on your side of the field and shit like that. ZA Online is chaos. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, to be honest with you. I kind of enjoyed it. They made it enjoyable. It is kind of chaotic, but it's not as chaotic as it could have been, that's for sure. I think they did a little like a good little amount of tweaking on it before it came public, and I think they made it like decent. That's okay, of course you're doing that. There it is. Good thing this isn't a Nuzlocke. I would have played that. I would have definitely swapped out the Kanones there. If you didn't know, in these games, when they use self-destruct or explosion, it halves your defense before doing damage, which is just absolutely stupid. Did they really need to make it that overpowered? All right, Muck. Why does every Muck have to get smaller, dude? Get off my fucking screen. Don't say it backwards. Did I play it after everyone had legendaries? No, I didn't. I played it only the beginning. Of course we're missing sludge, and now we're poison, probably. Yep, there it is. I fucking love this game, bro. Just kill, please. Oh my god, I hate Muck. Thank god this guy's not gonna heal. Oh my fucking god. One minimizing this dude's fucking invincible. Thank god. Mega Zygarde kills the whole field. Oh yeah, I'm sure. One shiny hunt Muck backwards so you can taste it coming in my mouth. Yep. That was a sentence. Yeah, go right on hanging around with these hay seeds. What? Hold on, that's such a sick diss, bro. These hay seeds? That's fucking awesome. That guy has plus 86 billion aura, dude. Holy shit. These fucking hay seeds. Look at these motherfucking hay seeds, bro. Is that just kind of like calling somebody a normie? That's kind of sick, dude. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of roasted to that one single thing that he said, roasted the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Put a fork in me. I'm done. There are ghosts there. All right, buddy. You and your ghost talk. Whatever you say. 3 Island is actually the most populous of the islands here. Still. Could be Leslie. Alright, dude. I mean, well, girl. You're trying too hard, bro. You're trying to use your muscles. That's not what you do. You shouldn't be screaming and glinting. You should be at at peace. Swallowed some spit there. I'm fine. Don't worry, guys. Have you ever seen... Oh, what's that guy? I can't remember his name. Charlie just made a video, or Penguin Z0. I call him Charlie because it's easier that way and everyone just knows him as Charlie. Moist Critical. Yeah. Moist Critical, yeah. He made a video on this guy, and he was an old COD streamer, but he's like a horrible alcoholic now, and he lost his toes and shit to alcoholism. And he literally passes out on his fucking bed on stream, and his stream has to call the cops on him because they think he's fucking dead, bro. And the cops came in and they're like, "You okay there?" And they're like pushing on him and stuff, and he literally is not moving or doing anything, and they're like, you okay, man?" Pretty sad, honestly. It's pretty sad, but like, dude, people are like, people were, that should have killed. People were donating to him on his stream, like, he would quit for a little bit and then he'd start drinking again, and he'd be like, "We're just a little sippy poo." He had like a thing of Jägermeister, and he's like, "We're just gonna do a little sippy, you know, that's it, and we'll be good." And his people would donate like $10 and be like, "Please, dude, you just had control over your life. Please don't do this again. Please, please, we all want to see you happy. We all want to see you healthy. Please do not destroy your life like this." He's like, I'm not gonna destroy my life, dude. Okay, I'm just having one little drink. Okay, I'm not destroying my life. Okay. And literally 1 week later, he was literally passed out, so fucking drunk that this stream had to call the fucking police to come do a wellness check on him. And it's like, dude, it sucks when you try and tell people stuff like that, like, please don't go back to it, please, and then they're just like, I'm fine, dude, I have complete control. And I guess I shouldn't be talking, because I had a problem with cannabis. I was smoking. The thing with me is I stopped for like 16 months, and I actually do have control over it. I only smoke like one tiny little teeny bit every time I smoke, where I used to, back in the day, I used to smoke around 4 grams of concentrate a day, which, if you're a smoker, if you are a cannabis smoker or user, you will know that that is completely unsustainable. It's horrible for your lungs. 2, it's actually really bad for like hormone production and stuff to have that much in your body all the time. On parties, it's okay to drink excessively every once in a while. Oh, why did I think I was in a battle, dude? Oh my god, I'm on one today. The fuck am I doing, bro? My brain just went on autopilot. Thought I was battling this girl, probably. But yeah, I did have a huge problem with it, man. I'm not gonna lie, out of everything in my life, that was like the worst it ever was with anything, was cannabis. And people don't realize how addictive cannabis can be. Like, when you're, as much as I was using, like, for example, 4 grams of straight concentrate is around like 3,600 milligrams or so of THC in your body a day. 3,600 milligrams. I don't know if you've ever, people can get high with no tolerance off of like 1 or 2 milligrams, and I was taking 3,600 a day, which is why I had to stop, dude. I had horrible like episodes and stuff because it was bad. It was really, really bad. And yeah, I would literally slab like a whole fucking G in a nail, and it would just and just be like fucking totally fine. I would take like a fucking 1,000 milligram, like I would take 1,000 milligrams of like can of butter and be totally fine. Dumbass bullshit like that. It was so excessive. I probably used more cannabis than like 99.999% of people. Like 1 in 100,000 people were probably using as much cannabis as me, man. It was bad. It was bad. It was a huge money sink. And yeah, dude, when I quit, I don't think I've said this before on stream, but when I quit using cannabis, I lost 40 pounds in 2 months. No, it was 2 weeks. I didn't eat at all basically for an entire week, like a full week fast. I didn't sleep for an entire week. It was like the worst withdrawal symptoms I've ever had from anything. Not that I've had withdrawal symptoms from anything before, but people always want to say like it can't get physical. It absolutely got so physical. Dude, I was like puking. I was in absolute misery. Also, I was using it for like anxiety. A lot of people use cannabis for anxiety, and if that was the thing that helped your anxiety, when you are quitting, dude, the amount of anxiety you feel from any tiny little thing, I was literally thought I was gonna die at every second of every day. When I also probably lost a bunch of weight because, like I said, I didn't sleep or eat for a whole week, and at nighttime my dad had to come stay with me because I was like literally so fucked up, man. I needed somebody with me, and I would literally just pace around my house back and forth at night for 7 hours straight. I was literally walking for 7 hours straight. It was horrible. Wait, where's that fucking bloke that came and told me I shouldn't be teaching Ancient Power to... Who's gonna say I shouldn't be teaching Ancient Power to Aerodactyl because it's a special move? Where is he? Where's that guy? I want to go clip that and make. I fucking roasted the shit out of that guy. I'm like, you are a fucking idiot, bro. You know nothing about this game. He's like, no, go look it up. I'm like, all right, I'll look it up. And then I read it off of Google for him and he left the stream. Ancient Power is a special move, actually. Yeah, well, after the physical special split, you bloke. Glad you survived. Thanks, man. It was horrible. It was really, really bad. Like, it was comparable to what people say after extreme nicotine or alcohol withdrawal. It was very bad. Like, fuck, man. I remember laying there thinking I was straight up gonna die. But then again, like I said, the anxiety is really bad and stuff from it, so that's probably part of it. Yeah, that was probably the worst I've ever felt in my whole life. Not even gonna lie. Ever. Like, literally ever. And it's cool to come back after that long and have control over it and be able to still enjoy it and not overdo it. But man, it used to be where, like, if I didn't have a derbski, if I didn't rip one, rip one is a bad way to say it. If I didn't slurp a derb, dude, once every hour, I would literally start getting angry. It was fucking horrible. I think that more and more people get that way, and we actually don't have a lot of we don't have a huge understanding of cannabis abuse that extreme, because we've never had access to this much ever before. Like, the amount people can potentially abuse is at an all-time high. The access to it, the potency of it, the access is the number one thing. Like, you can literally go in and buy multiple thousands of milligrams whenever you want now in most states. Not in my state. Well, you can for now until November. And then I won't have a job, probably. Yay. It is what it is. Sounds like they're trying to push legislation to maybe prevent that, but we'll see. I would hope, because I think it is very stupid to make anything illegal at this point in time when most of the United States has kind of unanimously agreed that it should be legal. Though there is another issue with that, which is like the corporatization of the plant. It kind of makes it so people, like, for example, there's this one company called Backpack Boys based out of California, and there was this they basically had, I think they might have had to shut down their whole company for this, but in my opinion they should, because it's fucked up. But they had 28 chemical violations in their product. 28 chemical violations over the legal limit, which I think there should be no legal limit for pesticides in a product that you're smoking, but that's just me. I think any amount should be considered illegal. But basically, this company had 24 of the 28 chemical violations were 400 or more times the legal amount, and 4 of them were 2,400 times the legal amount. And these are all pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, all of them. 28 chemical violations. It blew my fucking mind. And the craziest part about it is, I think it was either 3 or 4 of the chemicals that they used, when combusted, which is basically what you do with a smoking product, that you combust it, converted into hydrogen cyanide. So they were selling people cancer in a fucking tube and getting away with it, and they sold 400,000 units. Yeah. 400,000 units to people. I'm not even gonna catch this. I don't care. I should get up to 60, but you know what? It's fine. 400,000 units of something that contaminated, which means they guarantee you they contributed to hundreds of people getting cancer, if not more. If not more. She wants her daddy and she gives you the Ayapapa berry. That's funny. Lostel, she's lost, wants her dad, gives you the Ayapapa berry. Silly. Absolute silliness. Our FDA is a joke? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. No question there. Wait, does he give you something? Was I supposed to talk to him? Yeah, that shit is insane though, dude. 4 of them convert into hydrogen cyanide. Yeah, I knew we needed to. I should have known that. We needed to go back here. And a moonstone. But yeah, imagine thinking you're getting a safe product from somebody and then smoking cyanide. But what else do I need to say? Like, what else do I actually need to say there? You can say a lot of things bad about EU, but I'm glad for our health regulations. I wouldn't say many bad things about EU other than, you know, one particular a dolphin guy. One particular man who was a dolphin. Pretty much the worst thing that came from the EU. No, there's other bad things, but none quite as bad as a dolphin. There are no dolphins in EU. Sorry, Fenrir. I had to say it. US does suck ass. There wasn't EU back in the days of dolphins. Okay, alright, yeah, you're right. What do you mean, EU? European, okay. Am I just stupid? I think I might be a little stupid. I thought you just meant Europe. Does it mean European Union? That's probably my B on that one. No dolphins back in that day. Let's get Keck Trio back on the squad. Just for good measure. Alright, let's go battle Sabrina now. Almost level 30. European Union, which was founded in 1993. Okay, for sure. I don't know why I was just like, I thought EU for a while in my brain was just like a abbreviation for Europe in general. But yeah, once you said it, I was like, oh yeah, right. Sorry, dumb little dummy American here. 5th grade math level in my brain. That's how smart I am. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? I think so. I think I could beat up a 5th grader. That's where Americans' brains go. I might not be smarter than him, but I'll beat the shit out of that boy. Yeah, we used to be one of the most educated countries, and now we are not at all. I'd like to say that I'm fairly educated. Fairly. I'm using the word fairly. Because I don't think I'm a stupid person. I don't think I'm particularly a very, very smart. Like, I'm... Oh, yeah, right. We have to do this. I'm not a genius by any means, but I'm not stupid. I'm well aware that I'm not stupid, so... As much as I call myself stupid on stream, I don't think I'm actually stupid. Hey, could a stupid person get top 50 in the world on fucking Pokemon Showdown? I don't know. Maybe. You hit buttons enough times, you might get there. Have you guys ever heard the thought experiment that's like, fuck, I can't remember his name. But for example, he was the #1 chess player in the world ever. For example, I'll just use Magnus Carlsen because, like, basically the same thing. But if you were stuck in a time loop and you could, don't you dare poison me. If you were stuck in a time loop and you had the only way out of the time loop was to beat Magnus Carlsen at chess, and each time you reset the loop every day, you kept your memories but nobody else did, how long do you think it would take you to get out of the time loop? Because there are professional chess players that say you would never get out. They say an average person would literally never be able to get out of that time loop because it is so difficult to compete with somebody at that high of a level. If you didn't know this, there are more ways you can drug him. I mean, I guess that's a good point. Kind of sounds like ReZero. I haven't played that one. But if you guys didn't know this, which I thought this was a crazy fact to learn, there are more outcomes in the game of chess than there are atoms in the universe. Think about that one. There are more outcomes to win a game of chess than there are atoms in the universe. That shit blew my mind. There's like, I think it's over 100 zeros is the number that it is. Just like a Google, right? 100 zeros is a Google. Yeah. More than the atoms in the universe. That shit blew my mind when I heard that. I was like, I knew chess was like a... I'm wondering with Pokemon though, if you take into account every Pokemon, the amount of stats that you can put things into with EVs and IVs and move sets and everything, I wonder if Pokemon might not have more potential outcomes with the chance of crits, with the chance of status ailment, with the like Pokemon may have more potential outcomes than that even. I don't even know how you calculate it, since it's it would be such a complex calculation in my opinion. And I would not know how to calculate that. There would be so many, you know, different ways that you'd have to calculate the probability of different moves hitting, different ailments potentially happening, different like, and then you'd have to go one Pokemon against all the other 1,000 and all the other 1,000 Pokemon with different, do you know how many different ways one Pokemon can be built based off of their genetics and EVs? Probably one Pokemon could probably be built in like 1,000,000 different ways. That's not even exaggeration, I don't think. And you could probably like say, hey, one Pokemon could be built 1,000,000 different ways, and then that Pokemon goes up against another Pokemon that can be built 1,000,000 different ways. 1v1 right there, that's already fucking, what is 1,000,000 times 1,000,000? I don't, 100 billion? Is that what it is? I don't know. That's just insane to me. Or is it 10 billion? I don't know. Didn't want to do the math in my head, so I just threw it out there. I think there might be more ways to play a game of Pokemon. But then again, chess is the same pieces every time. That's it. You get all these pieces, that's it. With Pokemon, it's 1,000 different ones. So I feel like chess is still probably more complex than Pokemon. Like, there's a bit more to learn with Pokemon in terms of the basic knowledge in order to play it. Whereas in chess, you're just like, okay, this one moves like this one moves like this. But the strategy, the in-depth strategy of chess goes way deeper than the strategy of Pokemon, in my opinion. Pokemon can have some really in-depth strategy, don't get me wrong, but chess is so fucking complex If you've ever tried to play chess against a really good chess player, you literally feel helpless. It's like you literally can't do fucking anything. It's kind of the same if you it's kind of like Rocket League, dude. I don't know if you guys watch Jinxie play Zen in Rocket League. I mean, he did get a goal on him, but like, people who are so good at Rocket League go up against a noob. They can literally do whatever. They can just toy around with you and do whatever. Like, they can double bait you with a fake in a row, like, easily. They can easily fucking squishy double faked Jinxie, and he's like, what did Jinxie say? He's like, bro, I thought we were playing a friendly fucking game here. He's like, Squishy was like, no, honestly, man, you're right. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. Just double faking him just because he could. The Squishy save with no boost or jump was goated. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I want to go through my old Rocket League clips on my old Xbox, because I have some absolutely disgusting saves on there. I have a save where I ran out of boost and I jumped over the top of the ball and like ground pinched it at the very last possible moment on top of the ball, right as it was like about to go. Oh man, I wish I could find that. I would like almost upload it. Like, that was probably one of the nastiest saves I've ever, it is the nastiest save I've ever had in Rocket League. And I don't know where that clip is. It's such a good clip though. When I was playing Rocket League, dude, I used to play Rocket League every single day for like multiple hours a day to get better. Back in my prime, I was actually so good at Rocket League. I was definitely in the top 1% back in the day. Not anymore. I'm in like the top 2.5% now though. I still would be like champ 1 if I actually gave it a week, practiced a little bit. I'd probably be champ 1, which is still top 2% or something. But yeah, I was not playing super well when we were on stream. We were lagging, and then I played with Hammy a little bit. Wasn't playing my best. It's a game you really need to. It's not like riding a bike. Rocket League is not like riding a bike. You got one on Jinxie in their challenge. You had fun. That's good. I was playing like garbage, man. Plus, I was playing on I normally play on a much smaller screen, and I was playing on a huge screen that was like right in front of me, and I feel like that was fucking me up too. Also, the screen was 60 hertz, and I'm used to playing on 200 hertz plus, and yeah, there's a lot of things that were fucking me up, but. If you go from playing like my computer here is like what 200, what is it? What's the 200 one? It's like 200 plus hertz. You go from playing on 200 plus hertz to going to 60 hertz. It is a huge difference. People are like, oh, you can't notice anything past 60 FPS or 60 hertz. You absolutely, there is a gigantic difference, dude. In fact, the human eye, I think, can recognize up to over 500 hertz like fairly easily, in my opinion. Game was lagging, Ryuga was rage baiting, yeah. I don't feel bad getting rid of him. Or like, you could say maybe I got a little upset. You could say that maybe. I wasn't having it, man. I hate it. There was this other guy, I don't know if you guys remember, maybe Fenrir would remember, but we had this guy on the channel named True, and I modded him, and he was very nice for a long time. And then he came back one day and was just a giant piece of shit. And I was just like, what's going on here? Like, why are you being an asshole? Like, I'll give you another opportunity to not be a dick. And let's just say he didn't take it and I banned him, and it was just, being a streamer is so fun sometimes, but other times it's like, dude, sometimes you sit there and you're like, is this shit even fucking worth it right now? But is what it is. A nugget! We're just gonna take the stairs here because the portals are fucking me over. Holy shit. I gotta go to the bathroom here in a second. Honestly, I'll be right back. Love you. Don't leave. Make sure to drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh. Gotta love getting the healthcare emails every day, all day. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you for thanking for the reminder. Can you see my head? Can you see me better if I block this light? Kinda. You always pretend to not like the guys, so I forget to like the stream. Fuck you. Suddenly I'm the guy. It's just this guy. It's some dude. I kinda just am though. NGL. I am just some dude. You don't know me. You don't know who I am, what I've been through. You don't know me. No, you kind of do understand what I've been through. I do kind of talk a lot about what I've been through. Been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? God, this guy's spamming me with his balls. Stop spamming me with your orbs, dog. Brought out the big guns. You can see a little corner of the croissant. What? Is streamer angle high above or down below? Seems like this down below streaming angle is working out well. Oh God. Fight, flinch. No, it just kills. We got black glasses on this guy. Hammy's wearing the glasses. Only 3 to go. Nice, man. Yeah, I think I got every PAL in PAL World when it first came out. I just quit playing. Haven't went back to it since. What the frick? Had a pretty cool base. Had like all the best gear and whatever. It was fun for the time being. I don't get how people say PAL World is better than Pokemon. They do not even play like the same game. They do not even play remotely similar, even to any of the knockoff games. Like it doesn't, or not knockoff of spin-off games. Like it doesn't even feel remotely close to me. I think they're both good in their own right, but I don't think they're like even comparable. Everyone wanted to be like, oh, can only recommend to do new playthrough. Hello? Just making sure. Just making sure. I just don't have time to play PAL World again, man. I have so many games on my list right now that I want to play. Pokopia is coming out in a couple of days. XD is going to be coming out. We're definitely streaming XD. Just because there are creatures doesn't mean it's Pokemon. I know, dude. So many people got their fucking nuts tied up in a fucking knot because of that game, bro. Everyone was like, look what they can do. Look what they can do. It's so much better than Pokemon. And I was like, oh my God, bro. It's not even the same game. Like, just fucking chill out. There was a lot of direct fucking rip-offs from Pokemon too. Not that I even care, bro. I don't even care. Catch me caring. But like, there were direct rip-offs. It's pretty obvious that the fucking Anubis one is literally just Lucario. But like, I mean, again, don't care. I don't give a fuck. You can't catch me caring. What am I to do? Sit tight. Bingo. NGO. At some point, there's been everything. What do you mean by that? Here's the thing though, is people were talking about, they're like, oh my God, like the new starter Pokemon are just the same starters from Gen 6. And I'm like, please show me a design that you can do of a thing, like animals include, like that Pokemon are literally just made up animals, if you want to say it that way. Just show me something where you can take 1,000 designs and not have any creative overlap whatsoever. Please show me in a congregation of ideas that are in the thousands where there is no creative overlap. It's just not fucking possible. It literally isn't. Especially, like, I don't even know how, like, Pokemon being animals, and everyone's like, oh, well, there's so many species of animals. And I'm like, if you really think about it, yeah, there are tons of species of animals. But guess what? Do you know how many different species of those animals are part of a subspecies, which is a much larger, more generalized thing that if you make anything based off of it, then it's automatically going to be it's attributed to the more generalized version of it, not the specific version of it. Say there's like how many types of stink beetles exist or whatever or how many types of different birds exist. It's like, yeah, we've seen every bird, but if you make a toucan, or like you make a tropical bird, for example, and then you make another tropical bird, it's going to be like, oh, well, that's just a tropical bird. Even though they could be completely different species, not even related to each other, people are always going to be like, well, we already had a tropical bird. It's like, oh my God, bro. Just if you're not happy, like, I'm sorry, but people are so goddamn nitpicky these days. I can't stand it anymore. Every Pokemon design is inspired by something. With over 1,000 Pokemon, what hasn't been inspired by? Exactly. My boss? Your boss? My boss. Is that what you meant? Sit my bows, Cal. Cal. Sit my bows. Is that what you, was that a South Park thing, or am I just being dumb? I mean, yeah, just do it like me and don't buy the game if you don't like it. Yeah, if you really don't like the game, don't buy it. I'm gonna buy every Pokemon game because I'm have fun playing them. Doesn't really matter if it's a remake, doesn't matter what, I'm gonna have fun doing it. But I ain't gonna around to be miserable to people like that. Exactly, dude. That's the problem with the Pokemon community right now, is everybody needs everybody else to know that their opinion is the only one that fucking matters. And it's just like, oh my God, man, like, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. It's just, it's like, a good job. You can fucking regurgitate something somebody else probably said that you, I don't know, man. It's so dumb. I was right, No Ham. I was right with the South Park reference. Sit my bows. I need to go find the healing place. I don't know, I did say it earlier, guys, but we are around 90% done, 90+% done with monetization, which means sometime within the next month or two, we are going to be a monetized channel. Thank you. We are so close, and I'm so excited. Not that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be rolling in that dough, buddy. It's just gonna be cool to be able to have members and whatever. And I think I did it in a relatively quick time for being a gamer. 7 months, I think, is what it was. We got monetized in 7 months doing only gaming content, which only gaming streams, by the way. I do have to thank that one video for getting me like 1,000 subs because it went so viral. 15,000 views is viral for me. Compared to my other stuff, it was viral, but in my opinion, I think we did a good job getting to monetization in that amount of time. My goal was for it to be a year, and we did it in 7 months, so I'm very happy with that. More than happy. I don't know what. What level is the heal? No! I might just take the elevator and go heal somewhere else. I can't remember where the heal lady is, because it never mattered in Kazo Aramon since you couldn't use it anyway. Pro gamer. Pro gamer status, guys, actually. Who's gonna be my first member? Real talk, what should I have the membership be? Like the membership dollar amount? Because I feel like once I pick it, I can't unpick it. While I do want to make money off of it, and be able to support this hobby, I also don't want to gatekeep people from being a member by making the price too high. Oh, para flinching me. Oh, we got through it. Please kill. So I don't know. I was thinking like $3 for a membership, but it might even go down as much as one. Like 99-cent memberships, because it makes it a lot more viable for people to gift memberships and stuff. But at the same time, most people that do $1 memberships are the people that already have a large following. It's hard for me to pick. It's hard for me to pick if I were going to do a membership price, what it would be. And then I'm also going to need to make emotes, which I don't know. I might have to have someone make emotes for me, and I honestly can't fucking pay for them. Because I'm broke. $3.99 a month, you think that's fair? I do stream a lot. I will say I do stream a lot. I have seen people where it's like $5 a month and they stream like 3 times a month, and I'm like, you can't really do that. For me, I think a higher just AI gen some slop. I mean, I do AI gen some of I honestly really don't like AI, but for my thumbnails I find it an okay instance to use it, because I can't afford to pay somebody for every thumbnail, and I know exactly. So like really with this thumbnail, all I did was take a Pokemon Fire Red non-copyright background, and then I just asked it to make a font and put it over it. I don't think that's that hard or bad. I'm not like, this is something that I could do myself in GIMP, which is like the free Photoshop. But the problem is in GIMP, it takes me like an hour to do a thumbnail, and it doesn't look as professional. And like I would have to go in and I'd have to edit all the shadows and stuff under the text. And with this, it takes like literally 30 seconds. And I'm like, just make a text that matches this text, and then just put a shadow underneath the text or something, make it look a little bit more professional. And yeah, it's super easy for somebody like me who can't afford to buy someone making every single thumbnail, or can't afford to take the time in general to make my own thumbnails, which is what I was doing before. And I got decent, like if I spent enough time, I could easily make some like decent thumbnails. But man, it would come out looking almost the same as my idea with the AI almost every time. And basically all I ever do with AI, now I experimented a couple times without doing this, but most of the time I just take a non-copyright picture and ask it to add text over the top, and that's it, which I think is a kind of an okay use for it. Like I'm super against like AI music and stuff like that. Bulk up, holy shit, that's actually insane. I'm really not a huge fan of AI music. Not a fan of AI artwork, not a fan of that. But for thumbnails and stuff where I'm going to be making it myself anyway, I feel like it's a justified use. But to each their own. If you disagree with me, that's totally fine. AI is a very polarizing topic, and I honestly, if it weren't here, I would be making, I'd be doing just fine without it. I'd be making my own. I'd just be spending more time doing it. That's about it. Though, dude, I hate going on Facebook and everything is fucking AI. There was like this whole AI fucking dog shelter channel that was like all fucking like sad bait, and I was like, everyone on it was like, oh please take this back, please take this puppy home, he's so sad. And I was like, how can you people not realize this is fucking AI, man? One sec, we got a customer. Music producer don't like AI music, but they feel the same way about AI art. I don't like AI art either. I don't really think thumbnail creation is art per se, especially when all I'm doing on 99% of them is just adding text to it. I think there is kind of a fine line between what you could and couldn't consider art. I don't think selling AI artwork is like, there's people who are like copywriting prompts and stuff. I think that's absolutely ridiculous and makes zero sense to me. But yeah, like I said, it's something that I would otherwise be doing by myself. I would not pay someone to make my thumbnail ever. I probably will never ever pay somebody to make my thumbnail. So I'm not taking money away in my mind from like a thumbnail creator. I guess you could consider it art in some facet, but like, I really don't think that me adding text to something, I'm using it more as a tool and not, because almost every single thumbnail that I make is using an image that already exists as the base of the thumbnail, a copyright free image. So all I did, if you go look at this thumbnail real quick, all I did was ask it to add a pixelated text to the top. That's all I did. And I try and like make it, because I don't agree with AI creation like in general. This is the like only justification I have for it, which if you don't agree with it, I understand. I just think that in my instance where I wouldn't otherwise be paying for it, it's an okay use. But yeah, you're totally entitled to think that it's not okay, because it's taking jobs from the wrong place before it's taking it from the places where it would be most useful, which kind of sucks. Yeah, AI music in particular, I think is a little bit worse than what I'm doing, because all I'm doing is creating a text. AI music is creating an entire song, vocals, composing, lyrics, like it's every single aspect of it has like, some people put their lyrics or poems into it or whatever, but almost the entire thing has no human input, whereas mine has almost, the only human input mine doesn't have is by the type of text, but I tell it exactly what kind of text, what color it should be, where it should be placed. Literally, it streamlines what I would otherwise be doing in GIMP, and that's how I justify it. But yeah, I'm not really somebody that's like, hey, you should use AI wherever. I just found that for this instance, I was spending like an hour and a half, 2 hours on some thumbnails, and they were turning out not like how I wanted them. And then I started like learning more and more and more about like how to get the type of text I want in there, and it just became like dude, there's a million different steps you have to take in order to get to that text that you want. And it's just like, if I could just like, I don't know, man. I get it. I get why people wouldn't like it in general, because I don't like it in general. It just, for me, this was like the only way I could justify using it. And as for AI music, it does suck, but I'm also a live performer, and I don't ever see AI taking away live performances from anybody. If you, as a person, go to listen to music and you're totally okay getting on stage and listening to somebody lip sync while an AI vocal plays behind them, you are some new kind of crazy, bro. I don't think anybody I know would be like, yo, this is great. Like, I don't know, man. I just wish we were using AI for more things that were like furthering society instead of degrading it. It's gonna take jobs away. It's gonna take plenty of jobs away from every single potential place that it can eventually, if it doesn't decide to hijack nuclear launch codes before then. Let's hope. can't remember. Is there an item in one of these? How do we make a million movies about this and then nobody thought, maybe this isn't what we should be doing? God damn it, guys. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. Exactly, yeah. Like, all these companies, dude. Speaking of just because we can doesn't mean we should, did you guys see Logan Paul's movie, his AI generated movie? Oh my god, if you haven't watched his, it's like a 15-minute trailer or something. If you haven't watched that shit, it is the most pathetic display of cinema you will ever see in your life. It is so bad, it's funny. It's so bad it's entertaining because it's hilarious. And a lot of people are speculating that the only reason he did it is so that they paid him money or something to promote this company. So like the Dobb brothers or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. That might be it. He's a successful idiot. Yeah. Dude, I don't know if you guys know who Sauce McGavin is, but he's like a really, really popular shiny hunter. I've been literally watching him since he had like 5 viewers. I've been watching that dude since he was my level, basically. And he got huge so quickly. And I'm like, Illuminati? I'm like, Illuminati? I was like, he got so big so quick. And now he's literally making content with Logan Paul. In like 3 years, he went from being like a tiny nothing streamer, no offense. And I loved back when he was a smaller streamer. He was much more personable and, in my opinion, more entertaining. But now he's doing like, he literally just did pack openings with Logan Paul and Vinny. I can't remember his full name. He's another YouTuber, pretty successful. But I was like, damn, when it's Sauce McGavin, this dude who literally a couple years ago had 5 viewers, is now doing content with Logan Paul. It just kind of blew my mind. I was like, that dude streamed for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week for 3 years straight. That's how you get to that point, in my opinion. I just can't personally do that. I don't have, you know, I feel like it's not really in the cards for me. I have a daughter. I have a job. He quit his job and he just went full into streaming, which is what I would have to do. And a lot of people don't have that opportunity. I personally don't. I gotta pay for groceries and shit. And I don't think I could. I don't think if I wanted to, could stop and stream 7 days a week. One, it would probably hurt my eyes and my brain. I have like a lot of issues with, like, when I stream, when I was doing those 5-6 hour streams before, when I was like starting right at the start of my workday and ending right at the end, it's like 6 hours or something. I think some of my longest ones were. And oh my god, by the end I was like, dude, my eyes are like burning out of my skull, kind of. It was not very fun. Not my favorite. Especially with Kaizo, when I was doing super long Kaizo streams, dude, that Kaizo just, it's so fast, back and forth, flashing lights. I was getting like health problems from it. For these type of stream, I don't even need to be looking at the screen. Like, I'm literally looking at the chat and stuff. Non-gaming stream. Should I do like, the thing is, if I did a non-gaming stream, I'd have to go outside, and I just don't like giving any, like, to be fair, if people wanted to figure out where I was right now, they probably could. I've given more than enough information out for people to probably just pinpoint exactly where my fucking shop is, which I'm not super comfortable about. If someone were determined enough, which I doubt anybody is, but yeah, that's another reason why I wouldn't want to do IRL streams, because like, I don't want people to know where I'm at. I don't want people to A lot of, dude, like Pokimane, and I don't know if you guys saw that one Pokimane stream where she was out with Emiru and someone else. Was it Emiru, Pokimane, and Valkyrie? Is that her name? I can't remember if that's her name or not. But then this dude like stalked her by watching her stream, and not that I'm like a stalk worthy person, but he like came up with, what, did he have like a knife or something, and he was like saying he was gonna murder her? I can't remember, dude. That shit's fucking insane. And then like Emiru got like big streamers, like that one guy like came up and like gave her a hug and like kind of grabbed her a little, and when she was at TwitchCon or whatever. And yeah, being a big streamer as a woman would kind of suck, because a lot of fucking incels out there, bro. A lot of incels out there ready to fucking grope you up if need be for their personal enjoyment. Like, it's, I don't know, man. Kind of went on a little tangent there, but like, yeah, it, not that anyone would fucking stalk me. Like, look at this guy. You think people think someone's gonna want to stalk this mug? Look at my eyes, bro. Black holes, dude. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants any of this. Tech Dog shows up to my shop with the fucking full cardboard cutout of Telma, just stands there in the doorway and doesn't say anything. He's just holding it. He's just staring at me. I would if I could. Don't say that. Don't. Oh, no. Don't be saying... No. Stalking bad, guys. Stalking no good. No. I don't know if you guys know this. Stalking bad. I don't know if you guys have heard lately what the news. Stalking no good. This just in. Stalking bad. Please. I'm just gonna look out my window one day and there's gonna be a cardboard cutout of Telma staring at me through the window. Keck Dog's like, I custom ordered it just for you. I custom. Keck Dog went straight to the factory with the fucking. He went straight to the factory with a picture of Telma and was like, you guys could print this out like life size, right? Please, it's for a school project. I really need this. Also, if you could like the upper 3/4 quadrant, if you could just magnify that by 30%. Just magnify. If you can't do it, it's fine. They're already big enough. They're already fine. They're already fine. They could, if you could magnify them by 30, 31, 32.6%. Exactly. 32.6% is the calculation I came to. That would be great. If you can't, I won't complain. Damn, they were really locked up in here. I would be bad if Team Rocket. Oh, it would be bad. Oh wow, listen to this insight from this fucking guy. It would be bad if Team Rocket took over Sylph or our Pokemon. It would be bad. Would look like Doug Trio viewed from above. Alright. What would? What would? Calcium. Very nice. I don't know why I'm battling all these. I feel like this is just me, my Kaizo Ironmon days coming out, where I feel like I have to battle everyone in Silphco, but we're just doing it. We need Aerodactyl getting up there. Are you saying what I think you're saying would be looking like Doug Trio viewed from above? We don't want to see your Keck Trio, bro. Put that Keck Trio away. Put it away. Don't you dare do what you're gonna do. Oh my God. Do we have one antidote left? No, we don't, do we? Hold on, let's use this Carbos. Who needs a Carbos? Probably Canonis. Nope. Finally fully maxed out. We're gonna give it to Jurassic. He's already fast as hell, boy, but... And we'll give him another protein too, to compensate for that fucking bold nature. Guess we have a full heal. I'll just use that. I really don't want to go heal right now. Let's get Ben a little action. Torkoal is looming, bro. He really be looming down there. Put him right there for a little bit. Oh, great. This is a great first mon to come out. That's not even gonna kill. That's not even gonna do half. Oh my, and he's got Bone Meringue. He's smacking me. One sec, guys. Be right back. Just dude picking up some furniture my dad left for him. I think that's all. Cubone Bone. I really need to get to that heal place. I don't know why I can't find it. Just start spamming all the random portals. Level 35 already? This is why I think I was doing this, because we definitely... Aerodactyl's level 35 already, which is kind of crazy. Are we just gonna spam these until I get there? Why do I think it's 6? Is it? It's not 6. God damn it. Headed to work. Have a good one. You too, man. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Hopefully in the next week or two, guys, monetization. I'm really hoping and praying. That doesn't even do half. Man, Jolteon has like no decent moves other than Shockwave right now. Explosion. All right, I think we might be ready here to Is this another guy we haven't fought? Oh, we got all these, right? Okay. Even if I don't find the heal spot, which, dude, how have we not found the heal location yet? Okay, there's definitely, yeah, there's some items we need here. Torkoal is extra looming now. Kind of like him down there. Just a reminder of how gangsta he is. Oh, he has 87 billion aura points. This is gonna hit me with revenge and kill me, isn't it? Okay, thank God. Carbohydrate. All good items. There's not one here, right? All right. All right, we gotta battle this guy still. Do we though? We do. I'm kind of glad I did Blaine first, because Silphco is so much nicer when you can just one-shot everything, basically. Don't you be doing that. We've been going for 2.5 hours already? Holy shit, man. I might make her a long one today. Yeah, I still have 2 hours and 50 minutes that I can potentially stream. Maybe we'll just I don't think I can do E4 today. We're gonna do this, Sabrina, and then probably the 8th gym. I know I haven't been doing like all of this game on stream because I plan on doing like, I'm playing this game really slow right now. If I really wanted to beat this game as fast as I could probably do it in like maybe 9 hours. Yeah, just use Blastoise as your only mon and then get a bunch of X items and you could probably beat the game in 9 hours like anyone could. But yeah, I'm taking it a little slow just because I like to enjoy, you know, this is a once, or shouldn't say once. Pokemon doesn't usually do stuff like this, so I'm kind of just soaking it in since it's kind of nostalgic. Kind of. Alright, we already went through there. Dude, why can't I find... This is it, right? Thank God. Thank Christ. We found it. Is there an item? Is there another one up here? I'm just remembering where all the items are today, I guess. And honestly, fuck that guy. We're not gonna battle him. And I'm pretty sure we need to go to floor 3 to get... I'm so glad they let you run in this building. Is it this? Is it this one? Yep. Wow. Still have a good memory from Kaizo, I guess. We're gonna lead with Fen, I think. Honestly, let's see what our boy can do. Probably not that much right now. Probably not that much right now. He's gonna have like level 40s. Maybe not, right? This is after. This will probably be, oh, this is a perfect matchup actually. Boost me? Wow, yeah, he can't do shit. Boost me? We might have to keep Ancient Power on him. Dude, Aerodactyl with an Ancient Power boost is kind of nuts. Gyarados, you know what we gotta do. We're gonna die to anything else, plus we got Timmed, so... yeah, you know what we gotta do. That's all he was gonna do to me? Man, I really want Thunderbolt on. Scary face. Maybe we'll go back to Aerodactyl again. I'm kind of playing this as set mode right now anyway. I can't believe I haven't put it back to set mode yet. Nice try, bucko. Boost me up. Alakazam? Could we one-shot this with Ancient Power? I feel like we could. Oh! Oh, he gets the boost. I'm just kidding. I'm not stupid. One more Ancient Power for the boost. Honestly, Aerodactyl's kind of fucking insane. Aerodactyl's a really good mod, I'm not gonna lie. Can we actually sweep like almost his whole team with Aerodactyl? He's trying to sleep powder us. This is gonna do nasty damage. Miss. I thought he was gonna be goated for a moment. If you use 2 sleep powders in a row. Okay. Sometimes they do that and it just pisses me off. You suck, buddy. Well, Aerodactyl almost swept that entire fight, which is kind of crazy considering he's at our lowest level. Yeah, we just won't use him for the boss fight here. What do we name the Lapras? Sarpal? What do we name this? We're gonna name it Fairy, but spelled differently. Fairy. Chat slowed down a little bit. That's okay. I expected 3 hours in. 2 hours. Of course you're Cubone. Why aren't you? Why wouldn't you be? Somehow I feel like leveling up one Pokemon makes it. I feel like we're way over leveled. I mean, we are over leveled in general because we came back and did this, but for this point in the game, I feel like we're pretty over leveled. Maybe it's just because we've only sunk our XP into 3 Pokemon instead of 6. That's probably what it is, to be honest. Or 4. 4. Sorry, 4. We have Jurassic now. I can count. I can't believe there's still people sitting there fucking soft resetting for shinies. They're like, I've already done 1,000 resets and no shiny. Like, what don't you get about probability that is making you think that you should have one already? You know what I'm saying? like why? It's a 1 in 8,196 chance. Why do you think at 1,000 you should have one? I went 22,000 Heracrosses or something before I found one. That should do more than half. Oh, and we critical. Good boy. I'm doing set mode. I don't wanna cheese. This is definitely going for the earthquake, huh? Oh. Weird. Maybe doesn't have earthquake until the 8th gym. Well, you're dead. That lived a surf? That lived a stab surf +8? I don't know about that. We must have horrible IVs in our special. I mean, our special is really bad actually on this. Oh, that 83 attack looks so bad. It should be, what would it even be right now? It would be 16 higher than that. Oh my god. If we had a positive nature, 8 higher, if we just didn't have a negative nature. Brick Break? I think Stab Surf is actually better than Brick Break there. Miss. You miss. Brick Break's actually not very good for coverage on him, considering like it's only good against steel types really. Because if we were to use it on rock types, we would just use Surf anyway. Like, yeah, it's good for this situation, but why would you not use a water move here? Brick Break is a really good move for them to just sell at the store. I like that they did that. Brick Break is it's a very decent all-around move. A lot of mons can learn it. Give me that master boy. Because I'm rich as hell. Here you go. Thank you for rescuing all of us. You're welcome. I'm pretty dope, right? Pretty sick. All right, Sabrina time. Actually, I'm gonna go teach Aerodactyl Rock Slide real quick. We still have another, hold on, do we have another escape rope? Okay, we got 3 more, thank God. I don't think we battled these guys on the left here. Or right there. Rip. You're dead. We're so overpowered, guys. That little girl is not named Carol. Carol is, you have to be at least 35 plus to be named Carol. You are not, your name is not Carol. I'm sorry. It's just not. Can we teach anyone? Oh, we didn't even get Flash yet. Whatever. I know where I'm going. Maybe we catch a shiny in here. I should, honestly, I should just be max repelling. I'll never know if I would have gotten a shiny Geodude. One of the worst shinies of all time, guys. I'll never know. Man, I went right to him. Hold on. Give me 1 sec here. I'm wondering if we can relearn this with mushrooms. We cannot. Wait. Move tutor moves rock slide. Yeah, it's the only way to get rock slide on him, it looks like. Okay, just making sure. I didn't want to potentially do it when... I guess for now we get rid of agility. Why would you ever want agility on one of the fastest Pokemon? But rock slide is the best rock move in this game we can teach him, so... Just making sure. I didn't want to accidentally teach him rock slide when maybe we could get it from move relearner. It was a level 1 move or something. But honestly, if we're gonna use a rock Pokemon, we should have the best rock type stab move on him. 90% accuracy does suck a little bit, but it's fine. We'll be good. Sabrina time. Maybe we try Jurassic out on Sabrina. We'll give it a shot. I do kind of want a Pokemon that we can teach the Psychic TM to, but I'm not sure which ones. Would be, I mean, Lugia can learn Psychic. I don't know if it gets it just by default or not, but I do want a shiny hunt for Lugia. I'm not sure if I'll do that completely on stream or not. It's one of those things where I kind of just got to go into a comatose state when I'm doing it, TBH. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. Flinch him. Wing attack should kill. Man, Slowpoke got some defense on him. Oh my god, another. I'm just gonna swap out, bro. I don't want to. I just want to one-shot these. Don't you dare confuse me. Man, it's such a beautiful day out today where I'm at. I don't know if y'all are experiencing this beautiful day, but if you are, get outside, enjoy yourself. I want to go longboarding so bad, but it's still so wet outside where I am. I really want to go longboarding, man. I love longboarding. I can longboard for miles and miles without a break. One of my favorite hobbies. Gaming, longboarding, making music, not dying. Great hobbies to have. Honestly, wing attack should just peg this. Hey, yo. Not another slow poke. Why does everyone have slow poke, dude? We're just gonna take it. And a crit, we'll take it. We want this guy equal level. My mime. That's pretty good, Mr. Mime, don't lie. Flinch. Or die. I thought he had higher defense than that. I guess he does have barrier. This is just insta-dead, whatever move we pick. Spot on. My mime. He goes from my mime to Ash. I'm your father. No. He lives? And then he beams me? I'll show you a beam. God, Aerodactyl's back sprite is actually super sick. One of the best of Aerodactyl in this game is what I mean. They just did such a good job with like the angle and making him look badass. Show me cadavers. Show me cadavers. Cadavers are chump change for Aerodactyl. No, that's the Ghastly girl, yeah. I don't know if you know this, but Ghastly is not psychic type. Lady. I can learn psychic moves, I guess. Gengar can at least. Onto. When I was a kid, I used to think that flying type moves would not hit. Yes, Aerodactyl is the best. Wouldn't hit ghost types because I felt it was as physical as normal type. Like, it was as physical as fighting type. Like a flying type, you're hitting with a wing or something. Like, I always used to think flying wouldn't work on ghost types when I was like 6 or 7. Oh, fuck! I didn't say that. Yeah, dude, Aerodactyl is such a good mon. Dude, Aerodactyl's one of the sickest fossil mons of all time. I think it probably is my favorite fossil mon of all time. It's got such a cool design. A pterodactyl. It's the only mon that's a pterodactyl. Tell me that's not sick as hell. That should kill, right? Then we get confused. Hell yes. Exactly, dude. You know what I'm saying. He hits through these. That's gonna do a lot. Can you hit through that? Or 2 in a row? Okay, there we go. I thought for sure we were... If we weren't bold nature, we would have knocked it out there. Guarantee you that. Fucking bold nature. I guess we tanked his Shadow Punch that we wouldn't have had to tank at all if we just OHKO'd it. Sorry, I'm salty about the bold nature still. Should have soft reset for a decent nature. Adamant nature would have been so nasty on this Aerodactyl, but you know what? I'll stop whining. Alright, we gotta switch out for this, because this will definitely help. This will kill us from that range easy. Does this OHKO? Probably not. Leaves it with 10%. No? But yeah, we are 7 levels higher. Do some better lighting. Yeah, I normally have it right here. That's normally what it looks like, but I didn't want to do that today, so. Difficult to see my handsome face. You do not think I'm handsome. Bullshit. Yeah, honestly, I don't like showing my face as much. A lot of people like to point out things about my face, about my appearance, so I kind of like this lighting, if I'm being honest with you. I'm kind of sick of the comments about my appearance. Please type in English, man, if you're gonna. Today we're interviewing a gamer who's chosen to remain anonymous. For my own protection. Also, please don't use different languages in chat or I'm gonna have to ban you, unfortunately. Unless someone wants to go in translate that, let me know what it is. handsome? Okay. You just said I'm handsome and Thai? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I think you're like the second person ever that said I was handsome on stream, maybe third, but thank you very much. Might have been you the other time too. Don't ban me, brother. I'm not gonna ban you. Yeah, I don't think you're saying the only problem is saying things in different languages is I don't know what you're saying, and I've had people use different languages to say other things that aren't nice before. You done using those hyper potions, you think? Think maybe you're done? Thank you. Man, Torkoal, where should Torkoal be lurking from now? I feel like he needs a new lurk spot. Should he overshadow? Should he be overshadowing Kectrio? Nah, we don't want that. I don't know, this kind of was the best spot for him. You know, let's put him back in his OG spot. Nah, this should not kill, right? One secret power. I bet you it lives at like 15% health. What can I say? All right, 8th gym. Ready to go. Did she give the Calm Mind? Yes, TM4 is Calm Mind, right? She doesn't tell you what it is, though. That's right. I forgot about that. If you ever want to get out of this gym, just remember you can just keep walking right until you're out of the gym. Fun fact. Oh, no. If you can't, just go up and then walk right again. I fun facted myself and then I was like, with this caveat. I shouldn't have even brought up the fun fact. Stupid. I really want to go to the Sevi Islands. Or like, dude, I love the end game here. I love the whole island aspect that they added. I love games that just add islands. Have me explore some islands. Peak. Why does that sound like a healing noise when you pick it? It's kind of weird. I don't know why I never like thought too hard about that, but what do we got for moves to learn? Can anyone learn Calm Mind? I don't think so, yeah. I feel like... Wow. No Giga suck. Return would actually be... Part of me wants to keep Return because it could be so good on other mons, but it would be actually really decent on Arcanine. Just a base 102 power move. No stab. I mean, if we could get... What is it in this game? Silk Scarf. I think we just teach him Fire Blast, though. Do we get rid of Bite? Bite's... Or do we get rid of Secret Power? Secret Power, we could use Aerial Ace instead of Secret Power, even though there's a tiny bit more. Our attack is higher, though. Bite has come in handy. It might come in handy against the Ghost E4 member. Secret Power we can always teach back, I guess. Is Hidden Power in this game somewhere? Because I could think of a couple different instances where Hidden Power... Let me look it up real quick. Is Hidden Power in Fire Red? Pickup? You have to get it with pickup? What? That's the only way to get hidden powers through pickup? Dog. Why did they do that? That's actually so annoying. Why did they do that? All right, we're all healed up. This is ground time. I feel like we just gotta straight up. We gotta boast canones for the final battle gym here. It's gonna just plow through this gym probably. We're gonna battle them all just for fun. Who's my favorite music artist right now? I like a lot of music from like the early 2000s stuff. Most of the music I listen to, most people don't really know of, but in terms of like electronic, I listen to a lot of electronic artists. Virtual Riot has always been my favorite electronic artist. One who most people would probably know. He's popular. AU5 I like for electronic. Some of my favorite artists in general, MGMT. I'll always listen to MGMT. I love them. Low Roar. I used to listen to a lot of Low Roar, which is another one people probably wouldn't know. Low Roar has some absolute amazing music though. I don't normally like Saucepan. Yeah, I make music. I make decent music. But when the guy from Low Roar died and I found out about it, I actually cried because like his music affected my life in such like a prominent way that it wasn't like, oh, this artist is dying. It was like the thought that anything new that was like what he could create will never exist again was really sad to me. Not, I mean, like, yeah, him dying is also sad, but I was like, his impact on the world and the art that he made is done. And that's a really sad way to think about it. Like, yeah, listen to Low Roar. Low Roar, Nobody Loves Me Like You. This is his most popular one. All of his music is kind of similar in vibe, but also it might be something that you might not have heard before. And holy shit, that wasn't a crit. Low Roar has some amazing music. The best ones die, yeah. I'm not the best one. I'm not very good. I'm not great. Forget about me. Forget about me. I'm not very good. Finally, an Oko. Christ! Where's the self-esteem dune? It's gone. I don't know if it really ever existed. Also, it was a joke because he said the best ones die. And I said, oh, not me, I'm not the best one because I don't want to die. That was... I don't have very high self-esteem. I think the music I make is pretty good. But now everyone's making music with AI and shit and thinks they're the hottest thing next to sliced bread, bro. But what can you do about that? Yeah, the reason I said that is I'm not great is because he said the best ones die. I'm like, I'm not the best one because I don't want to die. No, that's a joke. That was the joke there. Nidorino's not even ground type yet, right? It's just pure poison. Cañones coming in. We're gonna have to go heal after this probably. Second best to me? Well, thank you. Good enough, but not good enough to die early. But I've made a few very self-deprecating jokes. I do that all the time, bro. It's so that people can't use anything against me. Samuel, that's my name. It makes it easier for people to not say anything. If you jab yourself first, you can't be jabbed in return, you know? Try streaming sometime. I'll just say that. Try streaming sometime. You'll understand. You get any amount of viewers and people are just like, if I was back when I was getting like 60 viewers per stream, man, it was the worst. It was the worst because a lot of people were just coming in just to say, people just say fucking horrible shit. So if you say it first, they can't say it back. At the expense, it's not at the expense of my own confidence. Because when I say it about myself, I don't mean it. It's just to prevent other people from saying it, you know? But also, I mean, I appreciate it. I've been depressed for a lot of my life. I'm not actually right now. So like, I get it, man. People use it as a defense mechanism. People do it. It's not really something you can just be like, hey, don't say that about yourself. It's not nice, and people are just gonna automatically quit. It's a much deeper issue than that most of the time. And for me, at this point, it's not even an issue. It's just, if it were depression, it would be an issue, but it's really not. It's honestly just, it's honestly just to prevent people from saying anything because I'm so fucking annoyed with it at this point. Like, just let me stream, you know? Just let me stream. Just let me play Pokemon, dude. Let me play with these little pixel monsters. Why do you gotta come in and tell me I'm ugly, you know? It's so often. It's so often. And I think there's this, there's like a culture behind streaming these days where people think it's totally fine to just say whatever you want about somebody, because most people tend to just like use it to fuel engagement. I don't really care about doing that. A lot of streamers don't like doing that, but the biggest ones right now do that because it keeps people like, oh, maybe he'll read my insult and then I'll be funny in front of everybody. It's like, that's like the thing that drives a lot of people to watch the stream, which I think is kind of sad, but like, you really need to be funny in front of 10 to 15,000 people you don't know or care about. Like, it's kind of just a weird flex if you're like, oh, he read my thing and he got mad. Like, I don't get it, man. People like it though. People do it because they enjoy it, and that's how Jinxie gets so much engagement. It's how he gets so many viewers. It's how Queso does it. Those are the two main ones, I think. But it goes to show people like Moist Critical. He does not do that at all, and he's one of the bigger streamers. Even Ludwig does it to an extent. Like, Ludwig kind of encourages people to talk shit on him. It's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those things that's become like an integrated part of being a streamer, which I'm not super a fan of. It's made the entire community as a whole very, very toxic. Not saying there aren't good apples out there. Obviously there are, but yeah, man, you literally can't go to a big streamer stream without someone being like, God, like Jinxie had to like shave his head or whatever and his eyebrows, and now everyone just calls him like sperm head, or like he literally fuels it, and like Jinxie's totally okay with it, but he has talked about in the past about how it does like repetitive, like the amount of times people talk shit on him and like talk about he's like, I know it's all a joke and I'm like doing it to fuel engagement and stuff, but he's like, honestly, after a while it does kind of suck. Like, it does kind of hurt, and you do think about it and it does get in your head, which makes sense. Like, you can only hear, hey, you look like an ugly dumbass fucking balding sperm head a million times, and then you're like, look at yourself in the mirror at night and be like, ah, shit, I do look ugly. Like, it eventually gets to you. Even his dad, like, he encourages it so much that his dad will call him on stream and be like, you look like a sperm head. Like, his dad will call him and say that to him. Like, Fucking his number one moderator puts like pictures on the stream comparing him to people of what he looks like to roast him throughout the whole stream. Like that shit I would not enjoy. I'm just saying right now, like it is funny because he encourages it sometimes, but he's even like when you hear him talk about it and he says like it deeply does affect him in some ways, it's like it's kind of sad. Like he encourages it because it's good for his business, it's good for making money, but in the end it does affect him negatively, like mentally and spiritually. And I don't know, man. I would prefer to build the grounds of this off of something more stable, off of something less volatile, if that makes sense. It should make sense, but yeah. People get mean as fuck, dude, and people DM shit. They find you on social media and send you crazy shit, and I don't know, man. Part of me hopes I never get to that point. I would like to have this be like a secondary source of income for just a little bit of fun here and there, and I'm putting my work in, but to be at the top, I think people have said this, it is a curse to be at the top of streaming. It is a blessing because you make so much money, but it's also a curse. And even people like XQC do. XQC is like, he gave up everything to be at the top, and like he's literally just sits alone in his room and fucking gambles at like midnight with like thousands and thousands of people watching him gamble away everything he earned. Not everything, but he'll literally do like fucking 200 grand on a single spin, bro. It's crazy. And I don't know how real or not any of that is, but like all I'm saying is like people think it's this giant accomplishment to be at the top and to have all these people paying attention to you and stuff, but dude, that shit would be an absolute curse. You spend every second with your own thoughts and they're negative, it erodes you into a lesser version of yourself. Yeah, I mean, dude, everybody has negative thoughts about themselves. Everybody, like you can't deny that. Literally there's not a single person alive that has never had a negative thought about themselves. But putting up, like being able to do it first and make fun of it in ways gives you power over it. So I hope you realize that even though I can say things that are like self-deprecating, it's not, in my opinion, it's more healthy than it is unhealthy, because it allows me to poke fun at those things and allows me to take them, see them in a lesser light. Maybe not so serious, maybe just, you know, because eventually you get old and looks fade. Eventually you get old, you get bigger, you get, you know, your skin sags, everything. And eventually you have to deal with the fact that that's the way it's going to be for the rest of your life. And it's fine. And being able to poke fun at these things that are just inevitable gives you power over them in a way that, you know, most people don't have. So I don't really think it's bad. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm gonna continue to do it because I think it's funny, and again, like I said, it gives me power over it. So that's that. I really can't say anything else. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't think it makes me a lesser version of myself. If anything, I think it, like I said, gives me more control over the negativity. Makes it easier when negativity arises to make fun of it and to just continue on with my life. Because it does get to you sometimes. People say some fucking horrible shit, man. People say some dude, like what the other day that dude was like, I didn't respond to him in like fucking 15 seconds. So he's like, this dude's gonna yap about stupid dumbass bullshit instead of respond to chat. It's like, oh my God, bro. People are so impatient. People will just blow up over the dumbest shit. Thanks for speaking so openly. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm a pretty open person. I don't really care. I don't think again, speaking openly about things gives you more control over them. So like, if someone were to use it against me, I'd be like, yeah, dude, I literally said that. Like, for example, fucking Fenrir. I don't know if Fenrir is still here, but one of my mods, he loves to bring up this this clip of me from a while ago where I'm saying some shit that was taken out of context, and he loves to bring it up. So instead, you know what I did? I watched it on the channel and I said, yep, you're right. It's funny. It's funny. You're right. And then I said it again into the camera and I gave myself control over it. So it's like, I don't know, like you can give yourself control over shit by not taking it seriously. And I think a lot of big streamers do that too, where they're like, yeah, you really just you gotta figure out how to not care, because it's gonna keep happening and it'll never stop. And if you don't figure out how to not care, it's gonna make you never want to stream ever again. And I do like streaming. I got a bunch of nice people here right now watching, enjoying. People came in and told me I was entertaining, and they're like, oh, you're one of the most entertaining streamers I watch. And I'm like, dude, that's a huge fucking compliment to me, because I'm like pretty goddamn new to streaming, dude. I less than a year streaming, and people tell me that I'm one of the more entertaining people that they watch. I try and fill the air with a lot of stuff, like, which is probably why that guy got so pissed. He's like, this guy doesn't even respond to his chat. They're like, yeah, dude, I'm a yapper. I'm gonna keep yapping until the cows come home, and you're gonna watch me yap, and you're gonna enjoy it, you son of a bitch. I don't think there's anything wrong with yapping if you're a streamer. I think it is one of the best ways to get people to stay and continue watching you. How many times, let me ask you this, how many times have you started watching a streamer and this is what you come into? And then you don't want to watch them anymore because you come in and it's just complete silence for fucking like 10 seconds straight, and you're like, why would I watch this person? First impression they get, oh, dead silent, why am I watching this guy? You know what I mean? It's flinch. Whatever, that does no damage anyway. Give me the Omni boost. You know you want to Omni boost this boy right up right now. Never mind. Gyarados. I still haven't set it back to set mode, but I'm gonna keep playing as if it were. We take the Intim from him. Ben, you better be smacking. Wow. We definitely don't have a level advantage anymore. Ow, that's gonna hurt. No, it won't. Low special attack. I don't know why I thought that would hurt. Should kill. Very nice. Not on set mode. Forgive me. Again. Dude. Takedown is one of the most ass moves of all fucking time, just because people Pokemon learn at such like a high level, as if it's this fucking decent. It's not decent at all. Takedown is literally just worse double edge in every conceivable way. It's so much worse. You just had an online class with a teacher that told me I should participate more. There's a feature in the conference to raise your hand, which basically did the entire lesson. Picked me a whole lot of 0 times. Don't you love it when teachers just when they say shit like that, and then they tell you to do something and then you do it, and then they're like, nah, fuck you actually. Dude, I had this one teacher. I have a perfect instance of this. When I was in 8th grade, I was in like an algebra 1 or algebra 2 class, I can't remember. I was in 8th grade algebra, and this teacher, I don't want to say her name. I won't say her name just because, you know, information about me, whatever. There was this one thing I was like not understanding, because TBH, she was a fucking shit teacher. She was literally so bad. She just assumed, I don't know if you've ever had a teacher that just assumes you literally know everything already. She was one of those teachers that was just assumed you knew everything about everything she was teaching, and if you didn't, then fuck you. Basically, she had me come in. I was like, she was like, if you want to learn more, blah blah blah, come in during study hall. So I came in during study hall, and I came in after she told me to come in, and she screamed at me for coming in during study hall. And I was like, I sat there, I literally looked at her and I was like, you told me to come in during study hall. She's like, I never did that. I didn't do that. Blah, blah, blah. Why are you coming in here? This is when I teach, like, I have special, you know, kids coming here that really need help. And I'm like, I really need help. I need help. And dude, she was like the biggest bitch ever. And dude, oh my God. There was another, why is it always math teachers with me too? I had another teacher in high school who I specifically asked at the beginning of the year. She's like, does anybody need to sit in front of the class? Does anyone, does anyone absolutely need it? And I'm like, I need to sit in front of the class, or I am not going to be able to concentrate the way I want to be able to concentrate. I specifically asked at the beginning of the year, and the first we get a new student in, right? And she literally was like, we got a new student and she's like, all right, Sam, move the back of the class. And I was like, I actually specifically requested that I sit in the front because I learned, and she cut me off in the middle of saying it. She just said, get to the back of class, and just started immediately screaming at me. And I sat there and I literally, so I was like a 3.7 GPA through high school, and I barely fucking tried. I was not one of those people that liked to try very much in high school, because I thought it was kind of like everything was just kind of bullshit. That was my viewpoint on it. But she sat me in the back of class, and after that, I was literally so pissed off. God, I didn't think that was gonna kill. I was so pissed off after that I literally brought my Game Boy to class every day and started playing my Game Boy in class instead of listening to her. And I fucking, dude, I shit you not, I played Game Boy in class every day for the rest of the semester, and she didn't even fucking notice, because I guess I didn't mean anything to her. And I failed the class because I didn't do any of my homework. I didn't do anything. I literally quit doing the class until she noticed, and she was like, why aren't you doing this? I was like, you were literally such a bitch to me, and you're a bitch to everybody. And playing Game Boy in class is based. I brought my SP to class, and I was just sitting there under my desk playing. I was playing this game, bro. I was playing Fire Red. And yeah, that's the only class I ever had to retake, because I kind of protested in a way. I was like, I'm not doing my homework. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any of this shit. And I took the final at the end of the year, and it was graded by the other math teacher instead of ours. I got a B+ on the final after completely not trying to learn anything in class the entire year. And it brought my grade from an F to a D+. And I passed. I redid the class next year with that teacher. Guess what my grade was instead of a D+ when I got a teacher who cared? My grade went from, I think it was like a 64% or something. And when I got the other teacher, my grade was 104%. I did extra credit in the class. I got 104% in that class. And dude, it just goes to show, man. Teachers are literally the worst bullies you can encounter at school. Honestly, sometimes some of the teachers, speaking of which, dude, I don't have the best calf muscles in the world. I'll admit it. I'm not showing them on camera or anything, but I had this one teacher. I was one of the best runners in my grade. In fact, I think I was probably the best runner in my grade. I took second place at our school 3K when I was in 6th grade. And the only one that beat me was an 8th grader. But I used to be super good at running. I could run a 5.5 minute mile in middle school. And this teacher came up to me one time, and she must not have liked the way that I don't know. I don't know what she said. She wanted me to take me down a peg. And she literally came up to me and was like, oh, look, Chicken Legs is here today. She called me fucking Chicken Legs. She's like, I don't even know. You know what she said? I don't even know how you can stand up on those skinny little chicken legs. That bitch said that to me. And I literally looked at her and I was like, what? I was like, is this teacher actually fucking bullying me right now? This is crazy. I couldn't fucking believe it, dude. I was like, a teacher actually just said that shit to me. That's insane. Yeah, sometimes teachers just fucking say shit and I don't know, man. It blew me away. OG body shaming. You know what the crazy thing is? Her son, this teacher's son, was literally one of the biggest bullies in the entire school. dude, he's said some horrible shit to me when we were younger. He said some horrible shit to a lot of people. And this guy who bullied people for his fucking own enjoyment ended up, when he went to college, he rented an apartment, or I don't know if he bought, yeah, he rented an apartment, and his apartment burned down with every single one of his belongings in it. Everything he ever owned got burned to a crisp. And I was like, maybe karma does exist. I was like, maybe karma does exist. I'm definitely gonna be nice to people. Like, not even joking. Every single thing he owned burned to a crisp. This might have given me negative karma, but when I heard about it, I was like, serves him fucking right. Fuck you. I was like, you think I give a shit about that? You think I care? I don't know, man. Life is just a series of choices, and you want to try and get on everybody's good side if you can. At least the good people. Not everybody deserves to be on your good side or on you on theirs. Like, some shitty ass people out there, let me tell you that, man. Really sucks. It really sucks. Not that this is something like this is some bomb drop revelation. Like, I'm sure y'all know there's shitty people out there. It's just, it sucks when you encounter more than your fair share. Cause I grew up and I was like a singer and stuff. Like, you guys know I do music. I have it in my description or whatever. I sang a lot. The amount of times I was called names for being a singer would appall you. The amount of times people tried to physically beat me up because I sang music. It's fucking, dude, kids are dumb as absolute shit. And like, I'm sorry, if you're still in high school, 95% of kids in high school are fucking emotionally inept in nearly every single possible way. That's why you shouldn't date until you're out of high school, in my opinion. Because if you want to get your absolute shit tossed around in a relationship, if you, like, kids that age do not know anything about like treating people correctly. People get jealous for no good reason. People, like, in some ways maybe it's good to date younger, because then you like kind of learn some of these things maybe a little earlier, hopefully. Some people really don't learn. Some do, some don't. But I don't know, man. I did learn a lot, I guess, but I mean, I also did some stupid shit. I was also jealous for no reason. I also fucking acted out and did stupid, like, I don't know, man. Now that I'm a parent too, I'm like, please God, tell me she doesn't date until college. Even then, dude, college, I might have been stupider in college. I might have been. Oh, fuck, do we need flash for this? I can't remember. Fit with. We need strength, don't we? Honestly, who can learn earthquake on our squad? Aerodactyl with the earthquake, dude. I kind of want to keep earthquake. No, we need strength here. Let's go hammy with strength. Wait, hold up. Whatever. He has secret power. Strength is just... Oh no, we got rid of secret power. Right. Yeah, let's teach it. Let's teach it to Fairy down here. Man, body slam is way better. Let's give it a miss. Not that we're gonna use Lapras, but... Can you shiny hunt Lapras from that gift Pokemon? I wonder if you can. I don't think we're a high enough level to avoid all interactions here, are we? What have we been going for? I might call her right here. I might call her right here. 3.5 hours. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call her, guys. We can do, then we actually have some content for tomorrow before the E4. I'm just thinking, like, I kind of want to be doing something before the E4, so by the time we get to the E4 that we have a decent amount of people watching. Maybe we could end it on a different game here or something. Let me do a double save just cause. What do we got here for games? Look at all these. I got 2 Skyrims. If anyone ever wants a shiny from ZA, I've given away lots and lots of shinies. Rocket League on here would be insane. Rocket League on a GameCube controller actually kind of sounds goated. Goat Sim 3. Dude, these OG Cat Quest, if you're looking for like a tiny little RPG just to like entertain you for like, I don't know how long this game was, maybe like under 10 hours. I'm not even gonna lie, this game was like $2 and I actually had fun with it. It was like, it's such a simplistic game. But I'm not even kidding you. Cat Quest is not bad. It's really not a bad game. Core Keeper. I should have put more time into Core Keeper. Dragon Quest HD 2D remake. Really good one. I put a bunch of time into Dragon Quest Builders too. It was a fun one, but like it got really repetitive. I do have OG Dragon Quest 3. Just so you guys know that I'm not some poser. Yo, we got Korg Gadget. Oh no, I don't have it. Luck Be a Landlord's another good one. Risk of Rain 2. Got some good games in here. Bonanza. Octopath, of course. Octopath Zero. I still haven't played much of Octopath Zero. I haven't had time for it. It didn't feel like a regular Octopath game to me, but I think we're gonna just call her there, honestly. Okay. Thank y'all. I like this angle. I like the darkness. I like that it doesn't show my whole face. I like it. Did I mention that I like it? All right, guys. Thank y'all for being here. Much love. I will see you tomorrow. And we'll probably try and beat the rest of the game tomorrow and maybe do some shiny hunting. Maybe we'll try and shiny hunt Lugia. That would be a fun one, maybe a little bit. But I might try and play Pokopia on the 6th. So when Pokopia comes out, what is it today, 3rd? Okay, so on Friday would be Pokopia. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. It was a fun stream. Very, very little to no negativity in the stream. So I appreciate that. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.